This is the I Know Podcast where we're all about healthy debate, honest conversation, and talking beer junk. Information, knowledge, observation. This is the I Know Podcast. I-N-O, information, knowledge, observation. Also, I know nothing. Big up for Malik Mosey. Anybody there? So all G's on bread. Big up for Malik Kofi.
Yeah, big up Green Shanty. We ain't big up Green Shanty.
Oh yeah, but she's but he bunny man though.
Yeah.
They living life, B.
Don't do that.
Big up Ron man.
Yeah, for sure.
We got Neil. Neil was on before. And every time he's come back to Barbados, we just gotta bring him on.
Vibes.
So vibes, this is vibe thing. It's a vibe thing.
We kind of dish you too.
Yeah.
And big up Gabby.
Big up Gabby for true. Sure, Gabby.
Sure, Gabby.
It's a girl. Yeah.
The whole I Know team, man.
Yeah.
And Asha and Josh, because we big at everybody else.
Yeah. Hey man, talk about things, man. We ain't really got much saying like in specific to talk about, but we gonna talk about things today.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna know if all I wanna watch the Surviving R. Kelly thing.
I ain't watch it.
Because I think that everybody
watched
talking about.
summaries of
I
it.
watched the whole thing.
I watched 5 minutes.
You understand, but you know R. Kelly's story though. Like
Yeah,
this ain't
yeah.
really saying nothing that
Yeah,
we
you
don't
don't have to watch
already.
it.
Yeah. So the conversation was about R. Kelly, but then it then stemmed into how many R. Kellys do you know, right?
Really?
Yeah. So then that then turned into what sort of subcultures in Barbados this kind of breed that kind of taking advantage of underage girls. First thing that I thought of that most people were talking about was van men and van culture. When I remember like school and thing, how that was.
Yeah.
So I just want to hear one of the comments on that, like how I feel about that there.
Yeah, we had actually touched on that in the former podcast too.
What we had said?
It was about the whole. It was like a Me Too life and leggings kind of.
Yeah.
Where we had made about how young girls had gravitated towards those type of men.
Yeah.
And for the thrill. And so on. So we didn't really touch on the whole predatory aspect.
Right.
From the men perspective. So
Right.
we could touch on that now for sure.
I want to know if how should I say? Is it accepted? Like sometimes I feel somewhat is accepted though.
That's not the word that you should use. It's not accepted, because I think it's generally looked down upon.
You think so?
But it's party culture. It's a known party culture.
I don't think it's frowned upon as it should be. No.
This is what I think actually. I actually think it's very biological and universal. I think it's been going on. To say Barbados, you gotta understand girls develop more faster than boys. So a 14-year-old girl cannot be with a 14-year-old boy. Just mentally, psychologically, sociologically. So the idea of thrill makes sense.
Broad right now, because I think like ZR culture a bit more particular.
Specific, you think so?
Because it's like kind of like an aggression kind of. Whereas girls gravitating toward older men, yes, that is universal. But girls gravitating toward, I don't want to say authority figure, because that's not what it is.
Me, girls gravitating towards adults. That's something that should be that.
But that's,
yes, adults on hold. That's.
But Van Men is specific.
Van Man is specific. I feel it's be a bit different.
But that's circumstantial. She is with a van. The chances of you coming in contact with a man on the van is a lot more than any other man as a schoolgirl.
But you might be going to church, and you're going to just not gravitate toward the older church, man.
Because then boring, B.
That's what I'm telling you. They got something about the van man, more particularly, it's kind of an aggression to it.
Yeah.
But let me clarify the point that I made earlier when I said that it kind of accepted, but not accepted, but not as demonized as it should be. For example, when girls does be missing, right? And this show up, and it's probably there was by somebody that was way older than them, whatever, and they're underage. It is just she was just running away. It's be more emphasis on what the girl did. And we don't really talk about the man enough, even though there's probably put in the paper the man name, whatever, we know who the body is. We don't really talk about. She went by the man, and this man is a predator. We don't have that conversation.
We almost accept that men is men.
Yeah,
we say men is dogs. We say that's how them is.
I get you, Mark.
Yeah. So we say the girl ran away only because she walked by a man. It's be so lighthearted and be like, she ain't missing, whatever. But the deeper conversation,
it is expected.
But the deeper conversation should be, she is by a man that is taking advantage of her ignorance and immaturity. I feel that is one of the things that's kind of breed it. We don't really condemn them like we should.
I think people got apathy towards it, meaning, will it ever stop? If you ask 1 or 10 Bajans, do they feel it'll ever stop in their lifetime? People just kind of feel like that's how it is. And when you feel like that's how it is, you quarrel with the girl because you say the man can't change. He's a man, he's an animal, he smell blood, he get bite.
Y'all think there's a deeper cultural thing with it, like a tradition of it, though, because
Very much so.
A lot of the cases, our grandfathers were like significantly older than our grandmothers.
Yeah, that's how it
so
goes.
you think it's just something that's kind of like
I don't mind
on.
I don't mind the older thing, but I mind the older at what age though? Like
But
if you're
Marcus,
14
Marcus,
to
if you look
18.
back, that's exactly what Moses is saying.
Is he saying?
When our grandparents were pregnant young, but
Yeah.
our grandfathers was like a man.
'Cause that's how it's always go.
Yeah, in both like my father and my mother, their parents had like between 7 and 10 years difference.
Yeah, so but
My grandparents
at what age they like got together though? You know?
My grandmother was 17 when they got married. Like my father's mother.
So that's 24. Your grandfather was at least
Yeah, he was
at least
he was
24.
at least that, you know. And my other grandmother, she got married at 24. And my grandfather was in his 30s by that time, or well into his 30s. So I'm wondering if, and I'm sure my situation isn't an anomaly.
No.
It's not.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. I gotta ask you, man, a question, right?
Right.
How when a fee about 17 though?
Honestly,
At the age of 27,
Us specifically are
yeah, that-
17 for a person over 18.
because that's not. There's a gap. Being 17 is very close to 21.
To be fair, to be honest, not like inside me, as an 18-year-old in sixth form, I don't feel weird about going with a 16-year-old.
Is that,
If I think back when I was 18 years
for
old,
dating,
well,
the age that you could date someone is half your age plus 7.
okay,
So if you use 28,
27.
half of 27, call it 28. 14 plus 7, 21, which is reasonable.
That
That will always find a reasonable thing.
I know about that. Yeah, I know
Never
about
heard of
I
that.
never heard of that.
But that's the thing. Half of whatever age plus 7.
That's interesting.
So if it's 40, date up to 27.
So if he was 10, anyway.
If it's 10,
12.
5, and
I know that's her. That's a strange
But I asked about 17 because like I remember there was girls that would be when you were in upper 6. And them dealing with men that are like 21, 22. Something wrong with that?
Upper 6 meaning she's 78 going.
She's 17
Yeah.
and he's
22,
21.
no?
But actually, the court.
Something wrong with that? Something wrong with that?
22, I feel 21, 22, like,
No, but
That's whatever.
don't forget 7.
that's 4 years apart.
But don't forget March.
Right,
Five-
but
four or
then
5 years
what if it was 19 and 15?
Yeah, but
Something wrong with that then.
the weirdest
That's
thing.
why I asked you what you think about
but I'm
17.
telling you, 15 is below the age of consent.
But the court
Like
is actually.
16 and 19 now sounds completely different.
Right, so I'm saying that it's not just the age difference, but it's at what age is the age difference? At what age is
yeah,
the girl
it's
in
relative.
the age
It's
difference?
relative.
At what age would I say that they got a little leeway, and then at what age is it?
I
like
think the question shouldn't be how old is 17. The question should be how old is 15.
No, but the
Because
irony is the
15
court actually gives leeway to 15-year-old girls. I know girls that have accused men of rape at 15, and because she's 15 going 16,
Accused man, statutory rape. Or what
She
was
was-
that rape we talking about?
accused man, she's underage, she's
Wait,
under
wait, wait.
15.
Uh-huh.
Statutory rape meaning because she's 15.
Right.
But because you're 15 going 16,
Can you- right.
the court sees it different than if you're 14.
That's what I'm asking. So, like, did they have sex and she
Yeah.
just happened to be 15?
They
or
had
did
they had
just not
sex.
force themselves
They
into
had
her?
sex and then break up.
Well,
and
then
she-
I understand
right,
that.
Right.
Then I understand what the court would be like, well, really and truly was, especially if the fella was like 18, 17. I kind of understand that.
But we be real, but because if the man's 40, everybody's be like, you see when they go,
You- once
when the
again,
man's
the same
40
rule of
and the
thumb,
girl's
people.
17, you just be like,
Same rule of thumb. You gotta know at 40 years old, like, you have a better understanding of life. You know how to manipulate yourself around a child, be.
But what's the argument we're really trying to make? Are we trying to make a legal argument, or are you making a
that's it, right?
I feel a
Moral.
moral argument.
I think it's
I
more.
ain't sure.
I think it's more a moral argument.
A moral thing.
I try to figure out a moral argument like what. Because when I hear 15, I say like, nah, that's like any relationship where the body is above
You ever speak to
18 or
somebody that
above.
age, though?
That's the problem. Everybody that is different. So everybody's really based it on the body maturity. Everybody's. If you see a 15-year-old and another 15-year-old, you can say she shouldn't deal with he. She probably could. We do that all the time.
You want to know what's the funny thing? I remember when I was in fifth form, and the girls was saying that they don't want to deal with the girls their age, the fellas their age,
that's-
because they are not at their maturation level or whatever.
That makes
They
sense.
want a man that is older, but they were speaking from a place of immaturity themselves for thinking that they could deal with a man
Yeah.
that is a
Yeah,
grown ass
it's
man.
very true.
Yeah.
But
So after all this time, I realized that was wrong.
But theoretically,
Who are you, Marcus?
We both
Talk to me,
immature.
who are you?
Not
What girl told you so? What girl told you so?
Both proven the immaturity.
Yeah, they
not
both
necessarily
immature.
the 21
presented in different ways.
the 21-year-old man theoretically could have the mind of a 17-year-old girl. Maturation that's dying on it.
It's very true.
Men is be boys for a long time.
But if you saying that, then why even have a age of consent or anything to any first
But you
place?
need it. You just need it because you law got state that you gotta have it. But it changed over the years.
Yeah,
But maturity level
what
isn't a standard though. You
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Everybody
we need
in.
to factor into the discussion as well too is cultural differences too. Like we need to talk about the culture. I guess we're looking at it from a Western perspective, and more specifically North American perspective too. But a lot of this uproar and things coming because of North American news and so on. But cultural differences, I mean, if you go, further east, it's a norm that,
14.
that.
30.
Yeah, but that's wrong though.
But what,
To who?
Why is it wrong?
That's wrong, though.
Why
Make
is
it
it
wrong.
wrong,
Why is it
Marcus?
wrong? That's the thing.
So you think arranged marriages are wrong?
Watch.
Yes, B.
Marcus,
Oh,
there are people.
yeah,
Marcus,
yeah.
there are people that are living successful, happy,
That
tremendous.
doesn't make that don't make the process right though. There are
this
some,
is you again,
but there
and
are
that.
some not.
By the way, we got episode podcast to release with Gabby and that second.
yeah,
But I want to
that's
touch it again.
different,
This is the same thing again, B. You were saying that because it's different from your place of thought, that is wrong.
No. I think that there's certain God-given rights that all we all have.
Psychological was your perspective.
No. In terms of
It's
we
wrong from
should
it.
have the freedom
Right.
to choose whatever life we want to live, and we should not be bound by
But
some
true,
cultural.
arranged marriages is a different topic though. Don't drift. Because I was going to say, biologically, a girl is a woman when she can menstruate.
Yeah, when she got
You're
period.
right, so she can produce child.
To make a
That's what they was based.
biological argument is very difficult.
That's what they were basing it off of.
Wait,
Old
wait,
cultures
wait,
based
wait,
it off of. She is now a woman. I can enter her. That's how them base it.
Okay,
That's what it was-
wait. I think a woman is to some extent.
Relative, of course, of course.
But that's the point I'm
So wait,
making.
what
Yeah,
I'm saying,
No, but
woman-
you're saying the standard is when she gets her period, she's a woman.
In theory,
Yes,
she
but
is.
again, because she could give birth.
Yeah, by science, she is.
Pure science.
Just like we
She
are
can-
men,
she can
we are men
procreate.
from the time we start
She
having
has
wet
reached-
dreams and
she has
things.
reached a state where she can
weird.
procreate.
So procreation means you're a woman.
biologically.
that's the
What makes
criteria?
a woman? What scientifically speaking, Marcus? Pure
would-
science.
I would
What makes
say-
a woman a woman?
I would say development.
When you
To
gonna
the
finish
past
that?
some point after.
After what?
No,
When you go-
So when your bubbies reach a certain
Let me give you this then.
She's a woman?
Let me give you this then. Menstruation is when puberty starts. You're saying that
That's
when puberty
true.
starts is
That's
when she's a
true.
woman?
Not
Is it?
necessarily.
No,
Is it?
he's correct. It
Kinda,
starts
yeah.
then and it can go on to
But I feel
14.
like there are-
But some
and
girls reach it at
So and
14.
then-
Guys,
Going to
there are different
adolescence.
levels of puberty. A girl could develop bubbies before she get a period.
That's true what he's saying.
Yeah. So that's what I'm.
That is all a process. I saying that's an adolescent phase
I
that
see
you
what
should
you
not
mean.
say is being
She's
a
a
woman.
full-fledged woman.
Nah.
Because
So
she-
when you bleed,
No, wait.
give it 4 years. What are you saying?
I know he's saying there is a
So
process.
I'm not saying
Your
4
body's
years,
still not
but yeah,
developed.
that means that the
No.
period is starting where you're no longer a child. But saying you're no longer a child doesn't
Means
mean
you-
you're immediately a woman.
So you're
I
saying
think
you're in
it's all
transition.
phase. It's all phase.
You're
It's
in
all phase
transition.
in between. A transition
The
phase. Yeah.
cocoon.
Yeah. The cocoon thing.
To me, that's a matter of a year, 2 years.
2 years,
Yeah, well,
maybe.
So that's negligible.
What do you mean?
I
Meaning
don't. Right, that was
that's
talking
That transition period.
How long is this period?
Loading
It changed for
buffering,
everybody.
womanhood.
I'm
I'm saying it's difficult to make a scientific argument in terms of sexual maturation versus what we perceive to be a mental or social maturation.
So you're saying that they base their laws off the biological. That's what you were saying.
Biological.
I'm not saying that's
No, not saying-
I saying so because that just made sense when you had nothing. Biology, we base so much things on biology.
Yeah.
So why not that as well? It's just now we think about laws, we think about morals, we think about social justice warriors, we think
Right.
about all kind of factors.
I think
Right.
the age of consent is pretty more.
It's like drinking. It's like the age of drinking in Barbados.
Yeah,
What
but
is
purely-
it? What is
No,
it?
that's
It's so relative.
That's not moral. I feel it. You shouldn't be. If you're
That's
drinking at
cultural.
14, no. If you're drinking at 14, you will kill brain cells and you will never get about.
Yeah.
You will damage yourself. Same thing with weed. Same thing with any.
If you know that,
yeah.
just like you'll be traumatized at 14. Will you be traumatized at 14 if you had sex at 14?
But-
Are you messed up for having underage sex? Are you different from the person who waited till they were fully
Possibly.
mature?
Possibly.
If you don't even know, we up in
Possibly.
the air.
You're saying
Possibly.
underage sex, but if two 14-year-olds have sex.
We getting into to
Muddy waters.
Because then we deal with individuals.
Yeah, the individual thing is make it.
You know.
But I can't go to court and be like, but she's a mature 16.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, because we didn't do that.
Laws are a way to normalize and regulate society, right? So,
But sometimes
you made a brilliant point. It's like you have to have it. You have to have some sort of standard.
Yeah, for sure.
There got to be some threshold.
Yeah.
To which something is criminal and which isn't criminal. So I get that, but I can intellectually say, well, it's just a. It's not an exact science. But I could say that too.
It can't.
Let's make it exact, just for the argument's sake. Say we had autonomous power of laws in Barbados. How old should a girl and a boy have sex? What's the legal age for you? If you can change it.
You're saying 2 different ages?
If you want, what age would you say?
I think that 16 is a good age.
For both of them. You like that as a good cross the board. Call it that's the law. Yours.
I would say 16.
Both cross the board.
Yeah.
Mozzie.
The thing I hear studying.
You call it either the law
across the board yet.
I would say 16.
Men should go a different age.
I would say 16.
To me, 16 is a good.
What do you think men should go a different age?
I just looking back at the fact that
Older or younger?
I feel like men really feel that they're mature but aren't there.
Yeah.
Men feel that they're mature.
Males think that they are mature when they aren't there at that age.
What age then, Kofi?
I can just finish at 16 for the progress.
16 of both of them.
Yeah, for pushing progress further.
So
I like 16 sound good. Legally, I real in the water because I guess 16 feel good. You feel like you ain't saying something wrong.
You know, was an interesting overlap.
Well,
Because if at 16 we're gonna have sex, right? We gotta think about
18. I changed my 18.
I think about 18 too.
I changed my-
I think about 18 too.
Go.
I think about 18 too.
There's no reason
go,
for one to
go.
change because what age is too young? What age is childhood labor? Like
Childhood labor.
Childhood labor
working.
laws.
yeah,
I think 16.
because
16,
there's an
yeah.
overlap there because if you're having sex, you can have a child.
But you can't
Right?
vote till 18. You got there.
That's what I'm saying. So
I
a
think
lot,
That's
a lot
why I
different-
changed mine.
So-
Yeah,
Really?
a lot of
That's
Yeah,
why
you
I
made
changed
that
mine.
point already in
Right.
podcast.
That's why I changed
Yeah,
mine.
a lot of different things will have to change because you can imagine, all right, 16 years. I don't know if it's when you could legally work.
16.
16.
16. Okay, well, 16 is cool then. But I'm saying is that if there's disparity between when a child can have sex versus when they're allowed to work legally, that can be a problem.
But
But if you
how-
have sex, you should be able to provide for that child and do it legally.
I will ask a question. You would bring down the vote age. The legal age of work is 16. You would bring down the vote. I ain't talking about sex right now. You would bring down the vote age to 16. You could work, you could vote.
No, he don't want to
No.
do that. He don't want to do
No.
So what are you raising it to 18?
I raised it to 18 because I think that is a better.
that. Better.
That is a better age for you to really prove yourself, not only intellectually.
You
That
think
would include driving, drinking, all the other things.
Yeah. It's a
So you're
good-
raising
yeah.
everything to 18 is what you're asking?
I would say I would raise everything to 18.
Including work.
I would can't only because of the landscape.
But I feel like
You
that's a
gotta
bit
work at
ridiculous. You're
16.
going to be like, all right, work for me, but you can't do nothing.
Yeah. And you know why I say ridiculous? I try to
Can't do
take.
nothing, like, what do you mean?
You
You can't do nothing else. You can't drive, vote, or have sex.
Yeah,
But you could drink at 16 still?
You
Or
can't
you drink
drink
at
at
18?
16.
No, he want to
They
for his
got
in
people,
his world.
they got people that under 16 does work.
No, not legally. It's not legal.
Not legal.
Oh.
This,
You can work for your family or whatever.
you know how I
Your
just, you
family
know how I
can
was able to objectively step back from it?
How?
All of we grew up in a world at 16, so we based now for that. You know how I think about it just now? What is sex? Because does that also mean you should not be able to masturbate
I was gonna
till
get
18?
kissing. I was
Should
gonna
you
get
not be able to do
kissing.
any
What age?
sexual acts?
Nah, but
What age?
But
What
what?
age?
You mean intercourse?
No,
Do you
but I'm
mean-
thinking about the risks that come with sex with somebody else that are not there.
Oh, so as soon as another person involved.
Yeah. Then you know,
I wish
sexual
that,
choice
I
is a
wish that
different
there was a
thing.
way that you could just like make it that it's safe sex for 16-year-olds. But I have to agree with you
There's
there.
no safe sex for 26-year-olds.
My point is, if there was a way, I'm saying,
Risk, B.
thank you. If
Exactly.
I could eliminate the risk
Yeah.
from sex, then I will for sure not even be thinking about 16. But that risk, and pregnancy, of course, plays a very big part. 'Cause I don't think you should be 16 and raising a child.
I want to get back to the environment. What is it in that
I was enjoying that conversation.
Overdue. no, but what is it in that scenario that you think facilitates those kind of relationships.
Van
What do you
men,
think?
because I think it's options and circumstance. I think
I think-
those men are happen to be older and they are around girls more
it
than
familiar
ever.
around to-
It's just you,
Like,
it's
you've
just
seen this man all the
opportunity.
time.
It's a proximity fact.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
proximity.
yeah.
I have seen girls gone in the front seat. This in Jamaica though, and I could tell that she's gonna sit down. Like in Jamaica, the van's got like a seat here next to he, and I see she gonna sit down there, and I know she sit down there every evening, and we ain't know who start that whole sit down there thing. But when he's shifting gears, he's shifting gears.
I would love to know how public transport this be, and if every island got a culture the way we got one.
That van culture, everybody stop with that. We point the finger at van men because that's who we see. And that's who's be wrong with little girls. Because we don't let other men really run. Them men is only have the opportunity to drive them. And we said no, them men dirty. Because them men known as them is be the scum of society. That's how we see van men. We see them as the dogs. Them is seats at girls. Them is litter. Them is smoke weed. Them is drink. We see them as the bad thing of the whole society.
So they're an easy target then.
Yeah, I think you got a lot of men in suits
course, those are easy
that
targets.
doing foolishness.
Van men
The van
Oh,
men
van
is
men
an
is
easy
me.
target.
Right. You mean me to pin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They fit all the stereotypical things that are front of
Waste
us.
man.
I love what you just said, by the way, that men in suits doing the same
Yeah,
thing.
but a lot-
men in
that
suits are
is-
drawing
that
what
is
little
very
girls
true.
be.
Yeah.
That is very, very
Y'all didn't read
Life and
the
Leggings
girl
teach you
that
that?
put a policeman on blast on there's a Barbados wall of shame on Facebook
Oh,
because
yes.
apparently
Yeah, but I ain't part of it though.
I tried to join it, play my real game. Apparently, this policeman stopped a girl at Milan Quarter gas station and asked her she number and thing. The girl's 15, so the woman
He didn't know she was 15?
no. The woman put shit on blast. We can get there. The woman put it on blast. They posted my name and his phone number and thing. And I thought, well, that's very shy. But I am sure you've seen a girl that was young that does not look young.
Yes.
So like, it's
Yes.
not, the girl is not walking with a shirt mark. I am 15 years old. So
Yes.
I feel like the mama should just say a young girl. He like, yo,
Yeah.
let me take a risk.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good point, and that's something that I want to know how we could avoid that. Like, how you know that somebody is the age that we assume they are. I mean, you gotta ask everybody that you come in contact with.
The thing is, Marcus, like,
In
also,
a way, you know.
yeah, also,
The men
yeah.
that doing it actually going on. I know men that had first found girls in the house and them done school. And the men know what them doing. Like, you's a predator.
That's right.
You want easy meat.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's shy, but you want easy. It's just quantity. Is you fishing,
That's so good.
you fishing, and this girl.
They give up on that. Baby.
Right, cause
Yeah.
but them men know. For the most part, the men who's the biggest criminals of it, no. Cause them out hunting. Them out hunting for the antelope that hopping and hobbling and young.
Right.
And them can hot and eat that.
What you think about? Say our age. Like, I just thinking about ages, still age differences. A male that's 17 and a female that's 12.
That was rough for me. When
I
you
gone low.
think of 12,
I gone low.
I hate using my same.
But you got men that used to run out first farm girls. You got 6 farm men that when the new crop of
Yeah,
first farm
man.
girls come,
You know that.
the men used to slip round there and want to know what's going on.
Marcus left out with me. Nah.
But we know that, but look at that.
It happens, I'm not
because
saying
when
it
you're in
happens,
school, all of a sudden, you just be like equalish. Just be like, I still in school, so what you mean? I just agree on what you
But
agree.
next year,
Blurred.
when you going UE, this girl is in third form. Which
Or second farm.
Exactly.
is terrible, B.
Exactly.
Were you really doing with that?
I remember that too. I remember that
It's
age
very true,
difference
that's
at school.
happened, that's happened.
And you
He
didn't,
barely got away because he was 8.
but you didn't quarrel about it. You didn't speak out about it. You
No,
didn't
I
pick
thought it
it.
was a normal thing, but that's the thing that I tried.
That's what you're saying, that we accept it.
Exactly, we accept it to the point where it's just like I remember the girl said publicly, and the teacher here too. She was like, she man is 21 and she was in fifth. She was in fifth form. Yeah, I remember the class. That
And
yeah,
fifth form is
she was in
16.
fifth form. She was 16. Yeah. His man was 21, and we was just like cool, but
You teach us female?
male.
That worse.
But you know,
It's more unlikely that he
We
even
don't
say
really-
you
anything.
know, the
Yeah.
teachers out there doing things too.
Yeah.
that's another thing.
But again,
So,
familiarity,
it is
proximity.
Yeah.
Proximity too.
The proximity thing. Look, I've had several debates with my female friends, right, about it, and I think a lot of what's missing in the discourse. Like, let me just get this out there. I don't like predatory behavior. I feel like I say no because
Yeah, no, you gotta say it in
but-
these times,
But
though.
to do that and still be objective in this culture where everybody calls on everybody, I think it's important that I say that.
Yeah, you gotta preface
About
things
that. And
a lot.
as a father of a
Yeah,
daughter,
go
it's
on.
something that
Think about a lot.
in my mind, right? But I think a lot of what's missing from the discourse is this biological attraction the science of it.
Yeah. It's not there. It's not there.
I wish we had a girl to talk about this with.
I wish I was about to say. I wish Nyasha.
Yeah, she
Very, very, very.
I wish Nyasha was here. I wanted to ask Nyasha if at any point in time, and I ask this to all the girls that are listening, at any point in time did your parents teach you about certain ages that you should not mess around when you were underage? I want to know if that's a conversation that happens.
Encourage it, dog. I know women that's be excited when the daughter bring home a man, because especially if you're in a lower income, household. You remember back in medieval times, right? Like when boys were just like property, be.
Right. Not even medieval. What you thought medieval times be?
In friggin'
the last 2 centuries. Yeah.
The other day be. Actually, when men would be like, all right, marry this woman, and then we can bring 2 kingdoms together.
Yeah. Right.
It is almost like that. When a young girl in lower income families bring home a man that drive a car.
Gone true.
That's it. They don't matter what age.
You do not have
matter what age.
Can't advance the grocery store anymore. This man could pay $1 billion in the house. Furthermore, you encourage you to sleep over.
So the real problem is the objectification of women. Is that women are forever seen as
property.
Is it that? Is it
sexual piece of property?
But that, and also
that's a huge aspect.
That's a huge aspect, and also how status clouds our judgment morally.
Yeah, but.
So when it comes to a man's,
there's several variables.
When it comes to if a man walks in with, you know, a suit, he well dressed, his shoes clean, and he's working the bank, and he was working there for a while and thing, and he goes after a girl that say 14, 15, them ain't thinking about 9 else other than the fact that
her mother is studying my daughter bring home a lawyer, daughter bank manager.
Yeah, don't matter age,
things sat no ramp paid.
So I mean that we be doing this whole thing where we saying that some people could do it and some people can't, and that is what led to this whole R. Kelly thing. Right. The fact that
it was accepted because it was R. Kelly. Terror telling people so.
Yeah. It was
people they don't give a damn before. Want to know what happened? You want to know what happened? R. Kelly start bringing out music. B.
Yeah.
Irrelevance.
People, when you piss from that girl, R. Kelly turn on and bring out the world's greatest. You feel the man that sang my graduation song. You feel he could piss from the girl? Not the world's greatest.
Ignition and all them things.
The man sing church songs. He sings songs with every
He also sang a song Lady Gaga said, "Do It Want With Me."
Yeah, I read about that Lady Gaga.
Yeah, she had to apologize.
She renounced that recently.
Yeah, she renounced it. So
that whole renouncing thing, I even want to get into that beat.
You don't like that?
I see through all the facade.
You don't like that?
I see through all of it.
It's kind of expedient, right? Like,
yeah. That's very convenient. The fact that we have a sex tape of him actually peeing on a 14-year-old girl. We have the evidence.
You heard the argument for that.
Well,
the reason why she still work with him is because we found solace in the fact that we were both people that people
about abuser or something.
Yeah,
so?
No. She was saying that we are both people that people tend to say false things about. So she was like, that alright.
It was some shit she said.
People say shit about me too. So
I understand.
So that kind of way, so it probably ain't true. That kind of thing. Which is a very argument to me.
That remind me of sign outs too. But I won't get into that. If we sign you had no say. Oh, just say no. The fact that you didn't watch it, but R. Kelly was abused from 7 to 13, right? And
this is the usual cycle,
right? Usual cycle. So people are demonizing him, which I think accurately so. But I heard an argument that where the person was saying, if you're demonizing somebody that was a victim of abuse, is that not victim blaming? Like you're blaming the victim for hurting people because he was once hurt.
But because you were hurt, that doesn't mean you have the right to sound.
It doesn't.
So it's not victim blaming.
I don't think it's victim blaming.
It's that simple. It's not victim blaming.
Yeah, because he has choice. Choice is a big word.
Yeah, and it has to do to
everybody that touched something. Everybody was touched and touched people.
I think
it's true.
Yeah,
with whether he's remorseful or not. Too.
This man is not. That's my beef with him. He feels no way. His brother was like I like some people like girls these days.
That was savage.
Old women.
What are you saying, dog? Come on.
But are we the exception of the average male? Because you're talking about are many men remorseful with him do? Even when Life and Leggings come out, when all these things come out, I hear men talking amongst men, saying them and care that's bear junk that like
I am
men the sociology of men don't really.
I refuse to believe that the males that I socialize with are the exception. I refuse to believe that so much of my male friends
are regular.
It will make more sense for so much of my male friends to be the average male than so much of my male friends.
Yeah,
to be
but birds of a
exceptional.
feather flock together. You are more likely to go around men that have similar perspectives to you.
I know a lot of
You got
people
enough
from a lot of
circles, you know, enough
but thank
circles,
you.
right.
This man's a DJD.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it don't make no sense for that to happen. I feel like the minority just have to be
Minority
very
are like
vocal.
that. Mm.
I think that, and I also think that it is a small amount of men that do majority of the rapes.
But watch
Exactly.
this say no. Well, you say that.
Don't
It's
say
always,
so. I don't understand what you're trying to say, but the way you said that sounds real funny.
No. For example, how one man R. Kelly abused like over like 50 women.
I feel that R. Kelly
The
is
way
a bad example.
Harvey
Like,
Weinstein, Bill Cosby.
all right, cool, you're right.
Yeah, right.
Alright, cool.
I think that especially if a man that has certain wealth,
Power
power
corrupts.
and wealth. Yeah.
But then there's a people tell you that's an excuse. You make you got other men powerful that ain't doing that. That people can tell you.
I don't feel that all the rapes and sexual assault cases are evenly distributed amongst all men. I feel that it's a certain type of person, like how they repeat like
That
offenders.
the power thing.
There's a pathology.
Yeah, it's a pathology. Like repeat offenders that like are petty thieves that just thief things, even though they go jail and thief things. They got people that just rape me. I think so.
But then there's a spectrum too.
Like, I don't want to say serial rappers, but I do want to sound me.
Yeah.
To me, there's a spectrum too because
Habitual
there's a person
rapers.
that might not carry out the deed, but might be, in my opinion, complicit. There's that friend that will know that you dealing with a young girl. He ain't.
Yeah.
But I just state that I didn't know. Or we just state that we didn't know, man.
Are we complicit? Because
Possibly.
We didn't stop it. We didn't call the
Did you
police.
think it was wrong
You
at
know,
the time?
so-
I didn't.
I thought it was wrong. No, I thought it was
Well,
wrong.
I can't say
I
everybody
tell he
knows
that's
it's
weird,
wrong,
but
but-
all I do
We
is
just
tell
thought
he
it
that's
was
weird.
weird. We just thought it was
I
weird.
didn't
Weird
thought it
and
was weird.
wrong
I
is
thought it was
Yeah.
weird.
Weird
so.
is wrong and not you saying things. So weird. We was like, yeah, that's weird.
Nah,
But we never gave him the
But-
actual like.
Nah, I tell he that's weird. Don't do that.
Yeah.
spectrum of thought, right? We're at the very, very end. There's a person who actually care about I do this, blah, blah. There's a person who can be encouraging it actively or expose the same views but probably never carry it out. There's another person that can just look past it, right? So, but it's all part of the same thought, right? Where, is it really, really wrong?
Yes.
My man doing food.
Yeah.
My man, you know, so it's
But they say
complex.
don't they say that
It's very complex.
doing nothing is
It's part of the problem.
part of
Yeah,
the
it's
problem.
I
It's
agree
part
with
of the
that.
problem. You
But
know,
then-
That mean everybody's
You
in the
agree
problem.
with it?
I agree because
I agree, but then it's put me in the problem too.
I just try.
It's really I the problem
to be
too.
honest, right? To be
The thing is, right? I just throwing questions out there, right? I think I remembering the scenario that two one of remembering.
which one?
The one that one had been in school with somebody that was 12 and one that was 17.
I can't remember the specifics.
Okay, but let me give a scenario.
The anecdotal.
Let me give a scenario. What if the person that is 17 and in the relationship with the boy that 12, and we know, and this is when we ignorant and stupid and we don't know that it is wrong, right? The reason why we don't call it out is because we know that he treating she.
That's beer, John Marcus.
No.
Oh, you mean in your mind, unconsciously, he's not being raped, she's not being abused.
Yeah.
They're just in a nice
He's
relationship.
As in like, whether it's like,
What are you saying, Vicky?
No, but let's step back.
It's so hard to follow. I'm trying so
step
you're
back.
saying because the man ain't raping she, the
No,
man
I'm
ain't beating
saying-
she, it cool?
No. I did not say that at all.
Alright, cool.
He said maybe. He said maybe.
No, I'm not saying maybe at all.
That's what you're saying.
I'm saying the reason back then why it did not even occur to me when I was 16
us.
and he was
I ain't
17.
no problem talking about me.
But I was 16 and he was 17, dealing with somebody that was
12.
that was 12. It did not occur to me that it was an issue because he was treating her the same way that people that are our age treat one another when they're in a relationship. He wasn't like taking advantage in any other way other than the fact she was 12.
Other than
I have a
psychological.
question.
Whether
I have
it's
a question.
Valentine's, whether
I have a
it's
question, Mark.
Other than psychological.
People that are 16 years old and a couple, you feel them fucking?
he wasn't fucking she though.
Marcus, ask my question. Go, you just say my treat
Because
like anybody his age.
he
No, I
couldn't
don't mean like
by
fight.
choice or circumstance.
I
If
don't know why.
he could, would he not fuck
I
her?
don't know why, but I remember in school he said that he wasn't
Because he didn't get to, or because he
Then
said
Mark,
no.
he's asking
I'll wait
very
till she's
valuable
16.
questions right now.
I don't know these. I don't know the.
So you can't just say the man treating she good, me?
No, I'm not. But I ain't thinking about that though.
I get
I'm
your
not
point,
thinking about-
though.
But okay,
He
but
just talking about
I'm not
hyper-
even thinking
I
about
know what
sex.
you're
I ain't thinking about sex.
But me, you.
I'm simply.
But isn't the argument sex?
It's not
if you're in a relationship with a person,
So you're allowed
it's
to-
consensual.
The argument is not sex only. I think you should not have a
should not be in a
connection
relationship
with somebody that is underage.
At all.
Even if you was like 22 and she's 15, dog. Even if you ain't having sex with her, even if you ain't kissing she, sign about that. Certain things you shouldn't do. You shouldn't be up late at night talking to she at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Very good. Very good.
All right.
That's what he was doing though. That's what it was. It was intimate conversations.
No, need that in me. I agree with that. But being objective, what is wrong with it? Articulate to me what is wrong with it. Beyond the sexual aspect, what are the other aspects to a relationship that are so injurious to on the age woman speaking to what's so injurious of it? What's so injurious? We can talk about getting a job.
You want to know what it is? Intellectually, she is immature. That is it. That is all. Because she's immature, she is basically under the influence of ignorance. She doesn't know that she should not be.
So
she doesn't know.
In a couple of years, he's 25 and she's 20.
Regardless of the fact that she's 15 and he's 22, she is still ignorant to the fact that to make a wise decision. She's not making wise decisions. She's making decisions while she's 15.
That ignorant thing, I can argue too. Ignorant, a girl being ignorant, I don't know what that is.
So I just think about.
Let me parse this out a little bit. Sex is off the table. Physical contact,
kissing all that off the table. Yeah.
What else is there to
making she fall for you? That's a possibility. You can make a 12-year-old fall for you easy.
Certain things.
You ever had somebody bewitch me on you, Mosey?
Yeah, you can make a 12-year-old. Oh, shoot. Let me sip my drink.
But not like.
He's on top of that.
All right, cool. But
I've had.
Right, but isn't it? Without even trying to be, you will find yourself like you'll find this person just being always there for you and thing, and you just like
leading on.
Thank you. That's it. You're leading on this person because you ain't really want what she wants.
Older girl ever lead you on? Ever lead on any of y'all?
An older girl.
Yeah, that happened too.
Older me. That happened to me. I was in school and she did out of school beat, and I didn't feel weird by the girl and I rode with it. I didn't feel weird. I didn't
tell you all the story off air. I tell you the story.
But we don't talk about that side of it. That older women's lead on.
Because it's not as. And then we have this stupid mentality, right? That when a fella gets you with older males, like, that's a stupid mentality.
Especially if she's a teacher.
Come on, man. Because like that's every pervert.
Put a pin in that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Right.
But I want to ask. I'm starting to get a vibe from y'all just about that. Like, I didn't really think of perspective, right? But the whole leading on thing is real. To me, I don't know how that slipped my mind. But I'll be against that, right? To delusions of grandeur. That's not healthy. That's not healthy.
Yeah.
But if it's mentorship.
Mentorship.
No. I just want to establish what the line is.
So you want your 12-year-old daughter having mentorship for a 7-year-old man?
Mentorship is different.
Even if it's mentorship, even if it's straight down in line mentorship.
I'm not talking to nobody.
Right.
That's me.
Right. So don't bring mentorship.
Girls is fall for bear junk.
Mentorship start with men.
I don't know if it's because I ain't got a daughter, but I would want my daughter to be mentored by somebody that's an older man.
You have a daughter.
Marcus.
I want somebody to be mentored by older man.
Marcus, you ever talk to a younger girl? Like, you ever try to mentor a younger girl? You realize this girl, like, she's trying to push vibes and you were very uncomfortable?
Yeah.
And you want that for your daughter?
Give him a chance.
No, but I would know who the man is, of course.
Paint the scenario. He's a good man. He's a good man that will never find your daughter attractive ever.
You know what? Because that was on something else too.
But wait, before
my friend,
go ahead.
My father friend.
Come on, D.
That father friend is do the worst. Father friend is do the worst.
Is this because you don't trust men?
Trust Raph.
That's the reason why?
I don't trust anyone.
You don't trust
Hey, Mason, I also don't trust your daughter.
So what do you
I also don't trust your
Thank you. That's actually fair. That's actually very fair.
Would you trust your daughter to be mentored by an older woman?
Yes, man. Because biology is a thing.
Here's my thing.
Biology is a thing. That's interesting, but biology is a thing.
Listen, at the end of the day, although women say that they understand men, nobody knows men better than men. And I would want a wise, intellectual man to guide her when it comes to relationships.
Yeah, you're describing a father, me?
Sex. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with mentorship for somebody else. I mean, what are you talking about?
What you want,
Marcus, being very, very objective. You being very, very objective. Good.
Do you believe in mentorship at all?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, okay. if we're going by your argument, then because we're parents, there's no need
I'm
for
sorry. I'm
membership.
trying to imagine a man teaching my daughter to play piano, and then this man and a fingering she.
But wait, but you don't want to have a piano teacher. You want to have a piano teacher as a man.
This man as her mentor. This is the guy she's looking
Oh,
at.
you see when you put it like that, when you put piano suddenly, I feel like that kind of gotta happen. Inevitably, your daughter got go wrong an older man.
Yeah,
Obviously, yes, but because he is
Lessons,
there, like,
so
lessons. There's a difference between I'm teaching you something and then like I look up to you as a figure. Like,
But that's possible though. No, that
Like
you
a godfather?
No, but it's very-
godfather, that's what godfather
But it's very
is.
Yes, of
possible.
course,
No, you
but
say piano.
sorry.
I see it as very like she's do gymnastics. She's play football.
But
you
there's
got a
no,
coach, man.
you're not going to automatically be drawn to that person.
Yes, you would. Why
Every
not?
lesson teacher you had, you saw as a mentor.
No, but I'm saying it's no. All of a sudden, just because you playing a role, it made me say, oh, but my daughter get probably got to do extracurricular activities. It get probably be somebody older. But at first, mentor for me right now is somebody that I be spend one-on-one time with. So I was thinking one-on-one, we chilling.
It's dangerous.
When I get that example, it's still my one-on-one.
I know about piano. Something about having a function. We are just doing this. The hour is over. Go home. Other than come on, chill, man. We talk. I get to teach you about life. I get teach you about life on the
You
beach.
understand? You know, okay. When you say that the purpose of a godfather is to somewhat be like supplementary in mentorship for the father and the mother.
In theory,
You say so?
Yeah, that's what the purpose of godfather.
Right, that's the person that I designate as a godfather. But when I think about a mentor, it will be somebody without the label of godfather, but kind of does the same thing. Somebody that I rely on, the same way she relies on.
So let me get practical. That mean like Mosey, you will let Marcus.
Not no more.
You know, man. But you know the man. You know the
Honestly,
man.
ain't got nothing to do with
You
it.
gotta get.
Honest, I would say I am torn. I am literally on both sides of this thing, right? It's a real awkward place for me because I live in it, right?
Yeah.
So I, on the one hand, I cannot ever see my daughter spending an inordinate amount of time with
Marcus. No, that's how you figure out if you do it. No, but it's doing.
This ain't got nothing to do with Marcus.
No, but I use
You
Marcus.
like closeness.
Yeah, somebody that you know, because that way it will be.
To some degree. Nah, I ain't comfortable.
What about Romar?
Ain't got nothing to do with it.
Now we're trying to figure out.
I feel like if I was have a child, I would.
That's weird because you would.
Not this at all, right? But I'm more comfortable with a child with Romar than Marcus.
But yeah, but I ain't gonna call children. I ain't got no.
It's personality types. So, but you were talking about. But we're not talking about personality types. That's getting in the weeds. We're talking about closeness.
Right.
Right. Even with if you say Roma or whomever, and it's not say that you're a different friend.
But Marcus, not you. He be eliminated.
Right.
I really wish I had one on this podcast.
I ain't choosing it between my friends. What I'm saying is that to some point, I have a problem with my daughter spending an extended amount of time with a person that's not her father.
That's a male.
That's a male.
That's older than her age.
Okay,
That's older than her, younger than her, anything.
You ever get a boy her age, you got a problem with
I
it?
have a problem with that.
But what if
true.
it's via the phone? What if she calls him and says at
That's
school
kinda weird.
there's somebody?
That's even more creepy.
That's actually kind of weird because nobody don't use phone at all. Even late on the night, she out there. What's going on, Marcus?
So
What's going on is there's a direction to the conversation. She's calling because
I would be
at
curious.
school something happened.
I kind of real torn for real because
I
I want my
because she
daughter
should
to
be
feel
able to-
that freedom.
How about
I wish I
uncle?
understand
How
the
about
phone.
uncle or cousin? Because them is the people who
That's
do
the
the
same
most
thing.
abuse.
That's
actually the people who's abuse feel the most.
Oh,
People
but
that
yeah,
close.
There's going to be things that she cannot tell Mosey because she's not comfortable talking about it. That will happen.
So you do need it.
So it's gonna and honestly, I believe it should.
It should, in theory.
it should.
But look
In
what
theory.
happened.
Okay, in theory.
Look what happened
Yeah.
with the Catholic Church.
It should.
That didn't work.
Right.
But my thing is, I on both sides.
That was
They actually
interesting.
trying to work right.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
honestly, for me, the whole R. Kelly thing is just, I deal with it hard.
Yeah,
I take it
right.
real
Real
hard.
thing?
But knowing how you're
Why
knowing-
though?
Because
Because you're saying you were
it's
afraid to say
emotional for me too,
graduation.
right? But I'm like, prior to not having a daughter or a child, I never used to think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of guilt for me too because I bop into R. Kelly tunes and
Yeah,
a lot of
me.
them got to do with predatory behavior. They
A
actual lyrics in it
lot.
too.
We
And
We
I'm
gonna
like-
get to that, but
And I'm like, and the whole musician thing, in me too, free speech thing too, I ain't having a hard time with this.
It's
R.
a
Kelly
weird
thing.
tour because
It-
that
it's
is the
tough for me.
conversation of
It's
artist
real
and
tough.
person. When do you separate the
Because
artist
at
and
the
the
same
person?
time, I'm like, really and truly, Nia, your daddy's complicit.
Yeah.
You know, I feel real bad. It's a real strange feeling for me. right?
But most
So-
knowing you how you are, you know your daughter is going to be involved in a lot of extracurricular activities, and you cannot hold on to it.
No, bro, but
You can't hold on to her.
living it, be the thoughts, like I put up a post recently. You probably would see a status, right? Like, the whole arcade, I just finished watching the whole thing. I binged it, watched it, right? And then I put a picture of my daughter. I look at my little daughter. I'm like, jeez, on me. You mean, jeez. I having a hard time dealing with that coffee. You know, I know she can want to do things. I can see
You
that.
can't protect her from
I can't
everything.
protect her,
You just
you know?
gotta.
And to some degree, it is not my place.
It's not. That's
don't know.
the important thing.
At what age though is it not your place anymore? Because it gotta be your place. It gotta be your place out to a certain
Again,
point.
those lanes are.
But when she goes to nursery, things are already out of Mosey's hand.
That's very jump.
To a certain degree.
I'm not saying that. I am not saying that.
In theory,
like
nah,
I'm saying that.
I've had to go to her nursery already, right?
For problems.
Not for suspicions.
Like beating your daughter, sign so.
Yeah, like different behaviors she would think.
Right.
I ain't accustomed to. Like,
Yeah.
I don't just like unannounced.
All nurseries don't got cameras now.
I'm not sure if that one does, but I feel a certain comfort with that one because of I got like familial ties to it, right? I got a cousin at work, a couple people that are close to me, right? But I see my daughter again on a certain way. I mean, it could
A
all
shift.
be her being 2 years old.
Yeah.
I'm going through like emotional roller coaster, which a lot of 2-year-olds go through.
Right.
But I could not contain myself, new. I went down there unannounced. I just eyeball everybody and watched the whole nursery just.
You want to beat a little 2-year-old child?
I won't beat up nobody, but I just want to see what's going on because I suspected that.
Question. Theoretically, if a 2-year-old child do something to your daughter, you will.
Child.
I know, so you're going to his parents. Or what you do? Who you blame?
got-
Okay,
gotta
parents.
be parent.
First of all, it depends on where. If I like nursery,
Who you blame? Who you blame?
I
Really?
got good parents.
But if your daughter do something to a child, it's a weird thing.
Yeah,
But I guess
But
you
like,
responsible.
some children bite because like coming up they learn to bite things. So
It's
you
true.
might bite another child.
Yeah.
How much freedom do I know you talked about this already. How much freedom are you gonna give your daughter as she gets older? Like
Does
if
he
you
know?
could-
Does
that
he know?
is-
I
Does
can't-
he know?
I think
honestly,
about
I
that
can't say-
myself.
yeah,
I ain't got no child
Yeah,
yet.
honestly, I can't think.
It's a weird thing.
Look,
It's a weird thing.
I've been meditating on this recently, right? And I had to come to the realization that my daughter is not mine, right? I mean, because
That's mature of
she-
you, though.
but it's hard, new.
But the
It's
fact that you
real
think
hard.
about that too
Let
is
me
good.
hear what you're saying though.
My daughter is I'm a steward. I have to accept the fact that I'm a steward, but my daughter is not mine. My daughter belongs to herself, right? She has to make life for herself.
Make your own decisions.
You know, I'm an individual, and to some, I am fully emancipated from my parents. My parent now, right? I can't imagine not having the autonomy to make life for myself, decisions for myself. And I realize as a parent now, my daughter is her own person. You know what I mean? So on the one hand, I trying to figure out what is safe to do. Am I playing into the traditions of the daughter is mine, right? And all the damage that can do. You gotta pay a dowry and whatnot. Daughter's chattel. Or my daughter is an individual.
I don't think it's so hard and fast though. I don't think it's like a binary. I think that there's a line in the gray area where you gotta know what to
I
try.
believe that's life. I believe I agree with you.
it's very-
I agree with you. But I'm saying it's a hard position in right now. Because I'm actually faced with thinking about it and the whole R. Kelly thing just being so like
Yeah.
up front.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
For example, then
And to look at myself and realize what I would have thought were norms.
Yeah.
And cool.
Could you blame? Imagine if like, and you daughter young, but imagine if you got a daughter that is like 15 years old that into singing. Chris Brown comes to Barbados for the second time ever, probably one of the last times. He sees your daughter and says, "I'm only here between now and tomorrow.
Marcus.
Bring her, I will let her come tonight and here at 12 o'clock. I think before I get a flight, whatever. Would you let her go? I can't.
You can't go with her.
Admit,
But you go with her.
saying.
But you go
You
with
go with
her.
her.
Technically, you go with her. You don't let her go to friggin' Chris Brown. Free Christmas.
You go with her, B.
So how,
Are you
But you
thinking
can't go with her to so
You're
far.
thinking about Aaliyah when you say sorry late.
no. All most of them scenarios was that he saw them at the concert. They are aspiring singers, and he used
Yeah,
that
the
to
whole
his
mentorship
advantage.
thing.
The whole mentorship thing.
You can't always go with her because she might be at the concert by herself. And you never know. She may-
Exactly. That's your only chance ever. So yeah,
That's a weird thing.
So Marcus, that's a very, very good.
I have no idea.
They gotta trust me, like raise your daughter in such a way that she's able to
Yeah,
make
But
conscious.
trust who?
good
I know that
decisions.
trust thing.
That's some-
No, I'm saying trust your daughter. I'm not saying trust anybody else. I'm saying you trust your daughter.
trust my daughter.
And you pour.
Because then.
But how you trust somebody not to get raped?
You're no.
That sound bad. That sound bad, but trust is you could trust her.
I can't trust my daughter.
She can't.
There's
She,
so many things that I did not reveal to my parents that I did.
Yes.
Exactly.
We know this.
Precisely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Human.
But you
Yeah,
expect
see that?
your daughter not to do the same, B? It's scary to think, but she will do the same.
That's what I'm saying, that I can't trust my daughter because what she tells
I'm not
me-
saying trust her to tell you everything. Trust her to not make bad decisions.
bad decisions so relative though.
I can't trust her.
You don't try to always
You
make
know
bad
what bad
decisions.
decisions we
You make bad decisions. You don't try to do. That you not trying to make bad decisions.
It's not
It's
absence of interaction with your parent or your parent telling you things.
Yeah.
You do things that your parent tell you just now
Not to do.
not to do.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that you already know, but we gotta say again, as even though the truth is your daughter needs to make mistakes. She needs to
That's
make
she
for
needs to learn on
herself.
her own, on her
In
own.
a matter of her parents telling her what, there's a different level of understanding when you go through these things. The same way that you made those mistakes and when you learn
All
from
of us
them.
had to pass through the crucible.
The truth of the matter is some people are very unfortunate that the mistakes that they make, that they learn from, damage them even worse than what it is that they've learned.
Right.
So if one of them things where like
So
you go walk with,
make it.
Yeah.
So people ain't living because
one of
of
them
a
things where you
mistake.
go walk with here go bumps. It's one of the things where you go
yeah,
walk with
it's big.
faith. And that's the one of the things that like
Big.
even when they thinking about my son or my daughter. So sometimes when I look at like little children walking the street going to school, 5-year-olds.
Yeah. Boy, I was on the road.
That's
I was on the
that's
road.
freak me
I
out.
top of St. Lawrence Gap, 12 p.m.
Yeah,
'cause I was going to work, and I saw a little boy walking inside the road without shoes on, and I wanted to be like, "Are you good, B? Like, do I call the police?" But I can't talk to this little boy because
Yeah.
I am the man inside the road.
Yeah, you talking to the little boy.
Yeah.
The man turning 30, B. That's get this.
Will you support him?
I was like, "You alright?" And he was like, "Yeah, he came home." I was like,
All right.
"What else I could do?" I was like, the man looked so like purposeful.
Yeah.
This ain't man like told me. It could be a little person.
He could live close.
I would love to
I think
talk.
that was the vibe. I think he lived close. I must say but he friend lost track of time.
Want to know anybody that is allow them children to do that, to let them children go like 5-year-olds.
Yeah, I know.
Not perfect.
Do you ever spot them about it? Like what their mentality behind doing that?
No. When I say, but I ain't really know them till I know of. Not, or you mean if you know them like.
Yeah. To ask them.
Me,
Like,
I had an ex, right?
I
That
know
has a
people
house
that do
key
that.
to her house at 7. She used to leave school and go home by herself at 7.
Be them
That's
certain things,
crazy.
nah.
But you know, sociologically it says that 7 to 11, a child is supposed to be able to roam unattended, unsupervised.
They are. That's true.
That's so true.
Psychological development.
But
It's weird.
walking up
Which
in
is
my
true.
grandmother's neighborhood and walking home from school or two.
No, but I
different
know
walks.
social psychologists are arguing this, and he lets his daughter, he got this device that he can see wherever she goes. And because he knows that fact, he allows her to walk around New York City.
Yeah.
And it's weird, but he knows that unattended, unsupervised, knows
That's
just...
height.
Huh?
Height.
I can't remember his name.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember his name.
So let me stick a pin in this right now, right? I saved the thought. I just want to check if the battery's still.
No, we tried it.
No, well, we can get bleed.
We still do.
Oh, we good. Yeah. Yeah, I just needed to check on that.
You can we could time stamp it somewhere. I would just clap.
You want to switch gears?
Huh?
You want to switch gears?
No, we stick on this, B.
All right.
What time you think, son? 'Cause this feel long.
This is a long time of this.
This feel real long. We ain't talk about religion.
This give me things I can put my face right here. Right, we out.
Yeah, it's it.
Oh, 131.
Oh, so
Yeah, I tell you,
we
we-
have about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good though.
Cool.
We are how much?
No, we had 30 minutes. We had 40 minutes. I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Minute 40 minutes left.
No. 40 minutes gone so far. I think 30, 40 minutes.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Cause you know how many real work?
Nah, B.
Look,
So my question to want to know, right? When I could still listen to R. Kelly music? Get me here. I want to hear one. I want to hear one rationalize the whole new R. Kelly thing. Rationalize that for me. Why we shouldn't?
Why we shouldn't or why we should?
Why we shouldn't listen to his music anymore?
I am very torn because as a man that like to separate the art from the artist, but when the artist sounds like he's talking about his art, not his art, about his personal life. And his personal life is bare shite.
Right.
I got a problem. I was at work Thursday night in King's Tavern, 8 to 12. And I was going to play Ignition.
Subtle cool.
And it was like, because when I play in there, I like to scroll through my create some play, like older songs I don't often play. So I was going to play Ignition. And I was like, I want this way I want to say, I want to play this. This is what I really want to do. So I took a little gif or whatever, I was like triggered. But nah, I am finding it difficult to play his music now, B.
I ain't gonna lie, the more that I do this podcast and I talk to people that watch the podcast and get feedback, the more that I realize that I am more logical than I'm logical more than most people that I know. And I need an objective standard. Are we separating the art from the artist or not?
We do it all the time.
But
if I do it for R. Kelly, if I don't separate the art from the artist, I'm gonna do it for everybody else.
And then the thing is, Cartel is simple.
I just gonna see you gonna do it for Cartel.
Kill a man.
I thought we trying to show you it's alleged, but the man's also in jail.
The man tried to burn himself to hide a text message, B.
Yeah, so we do it all the time, but it's just when it hard.
He killed him, man.
Yeah.
Or at least put a hit on him, man.
What we doing?
And all the allegations about Michael Jackson, weird.
Michael Jackson, I just
And
don't play to catch it.
like R. Kelly, he faced legal jeopardy. And man get off me. He got off for that too. So
and Tupac went jail for rape. Are we gonna forget that? No. So what are we going to do?
But a lot of people don't believe that.
The reason why people don't believe it is
because it's Tupac.
Right.
If it was anybody else, we would say that the man's a rapist.
The only reason why Tupac ain't get chastised or R. Kelly because Tupac dead.
Well, we do that a lot though.
Tupac had the mercy of dying, so he played the greatest rapper.
We do that with politicians. We hear them with politicians and he's like, yeah.
So okay, so do you think that we should start picking and choosing who should get cancelled because of the art and whatever?
The only thing is people just wait until the person die out. When the person dies out, is when people love bringing up the past nowadays, B.
Yeah.
Love bringing.
But it's important.
That is such a fruit. What's it working for?
Frugal.
It's not enough money. Bringing the past on people, B.
Oh yes,
lucrative.
Yeah. Fruitful too.
Lucrative.
happy meeting.
But yeah, it's you can make money easily by like shaking at somebody past me. Like,
Right.
Yeah. As a competitive market, is James Gunn with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Kevin Hart, the Oscars. Only Oscars ain't gonna host me.
That Kevin Hart thing was interesting.
The truth is, right? Here's the truth. Here's the thing about culture. Our culture has become
even more so.
No. Well, but here's the thing. Our culture has become a lot more sophisticated than it was, like, say, 50 years ago.
Sophisticated?
Sophisticated.
What do you mean by
sophisticated
that?
meaning that we have reached a different moral standard than we were 50 years ago, right? No. In this case, our culture has advanced so rapid in the last like 20 years. Where there was shit we was doing in 2010 that cannot work in 2018.
No.
So it's advanced because of accessibility to what is wrong?
Yes, that's exactly
right. That's all it really is.
Exactly.
Is it really
but
that
also,
we
I find
evolve?
people are trying to force people to get to their standard now.
I think
we just have this idea of correct. Like, this is what is right. And you have to be on my level. So that is why, like, Kevin Hart apologized, but his apology wasn't really an apology. You ever read or heard his apology?
Yeah.
So people like vexed about that.
Which one? He apologized
Several times. Several times. But it was such a non-apology. It was like, yeah, I do bear pup.
I don't believe in people. I don't believe in comedians apologizing for jokes, though. I don't.
Nah,
I don't. None. Never. No. Because then here's the thing. Because then you are judging what a comedian should not speak about based on your own sensibilities. But really and truly, all of us have a line that is different from everybody else.
But doesn't that stretch across the artist? You say so for comedians, but not for the musical artists? What do you mean?
No, same thing. Everybody. Okay, so for example, if we say, okay, homophobic jokes can't work because homophobic jokes can't work because they hurt people in the homosexual community. So homophobic jokes off the table.
No, hey, Mike.
Right, yeah, sorry about that. Let's take it to like your mother jokes, right? Like school, a lot of people parents passed, right? Okay, a lot of people can be triggered by hearing that. So then, okay, your mother jokes off the table. What about fat jokes then? People that went through fat shaming and thing in school, they have a certain sensibility to hearing fat jokes. Eventually, we can keep cutting off until we can't joke about anything. Here's the reality: there is such a thing as dark humor. There's such a thing as offensive jokes. There's some jokes that are meant to offend, but they're also funny. If we eliminate all of those, we're going down a very slippery slope, B.
Like, you told me this story, but I don't know if you want to talk about this. When you did stand-up comedy and you made an offensive joke.
Yeah.
Like, that was an example of just...
yeah.
That wasn't even funny. Like, that was a good example. That's a good example of something that could be left out.
Yeah.
But when the joke...
But you don't know as a comedian, you don't know.
I feel like
you don't know the level of funny. You gotta risk at things.
Yeah, you gotta risk.
That's the thing.
That's
Artists, any artist is risking at the thing to figure out.
That is a comedian's job to risk. I think that comedians
to step on the line too.
The thing is, it wasn't always like fine. I like that. I feel like.
What do you mean it wasn't always? What are you talking about?
You know,
Richard Pryor.
I was just about to say.
He didn't start nothing. You know a man called George Carlin?
Yes.
Okay, that's before Richard. Lenny Bruce.
I feel like, especially when it comes to like saying things like the N-word, I think it was Richard Pryor that was the first one to say, and that was like a big push. Like these men were pushing, but not like him.
Right.
Like these men really like it wasn't. You couldn't swear on TV up until him.
Right.
No, don't say that. Carlin had the 7 words you can't say on TV. Shit, puss, motherfucker, piss, some cunt.
Okay.
The man do that in the 60s, B. That way show you.
Probably 60s, sure.
It was a long time ago, be the thing like old and fuzzy, B.
That's only 60s. That's only 60s. I don't think I was 60s.
It was not aired on CBC.
That's a very good merit. That was a good merit.
I want to get back to the can we play R. Kelly's music though?
Honestly, I don't feel two ways about it.
Listen to me, right?
I literally don't. I have not played the R. Kelly song in years.
Yeah.
If I hear one, now I can like when if I was in club and you play Ignition, I'm like,
no.
I guess as a society,
that reaction we cannot play for that reason.
But wait, is that so? You're doing that because of the reaction of people, or because you feel that?
Because I in a society and even unconsciously, subconsciously, or consciously,
no one likes R. Kelly right now.
I don't hate them. They sound bad.
I will repeat it myself. No one likes R. Kelly. No one
I have not watched the documentary, right? And I still feel like I don't know that new.
Thank you.
I don't feel that different about it.
Did you like in 2018? Did you like that R. Kelly song?
No, but
people.
I know that was a good song. I know the song was good.
You would not go on Spotify and be like, okay, Alexa, play Happy People. You're not going to do that.
Right.
His music.
But if Happy People play, I can still do a 1-2 step. But now I gotta keep my step inside. Because I gotta understand. Right, you're right. And I don't know if I've not been faced with it. I wish you do.
Let me ask. This is the litmus test. If you hear Happy People at home, you gonna want to?
But a tune is a tune and a man is a man.
So that answers your question.
Because I don't know all the artists.
But I cannot.
You know
when you ask if we should play R. Kelly music, one probably could. I cannot go on a stage.
But you play Cartel. And you can.
But my question
listen to my reasoning. Because when I play Cartel, I can hear but. When I play R. Kelly, but might make gunshots toward me.
So Kofi.
Our heels.
Exactly.
Our heels.
So Kofi, your reason has nothing to do with you. It just has to do with people's response.
I am. This is everything. The artist from the artist. The art from the artist. I was never the biggest R. Kelly fan to start with.
Yeah, me neither.
So I think that I would have popped in the tape with Ignition on it.
We had an argument about if he's a genius or not, but we
can't illiterate dog. The man
had big singles. If somebody had big singles,
every songs but can't write songs.
Come on, man.
Somebody said that we roasting for your internet, but he don't know because he can't read it. So he don't know.
The only shame illiterate people though.
Yeah, for real.
You can't share that?
You said lit shame.
Nah, man, you can't do that.
You said lit shame? That's what you said?
Okay, but
that was not clever.
This is where you are, right? I can say, okay, so I on the side of I can separate the art from the artist, right? As we all can. But the thing is though, we gotta think about the broader community.
Exactly.
And a lot of people can't. So we have to be mindful of the fact that it ain't just about us and what we could do. We got things we could do that
this
other people can't do.
Marcus of you, but good.
Yeah, I learn it. They got things that we could. They got things we could do other people can't do, and vice versa. In this case, if it has hurt people and they want to cancel him and think, but I want to cancel him too. But I think I could cancel somebody by just pirating the music and not buying anything.
You didn't pirate it anyway?
Exactly. So like,
do you watch Bill Cosby episodes now? Do you watch Bill Cosby episodes now? No, you wasn't watching it before, but if it's on, do you say, oh no, cover my eyes?
There's TV Line has a station that shows old TV shows.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody still watch cable. Them still show the Cosby Show.
I don't know. But do you cover your eyes? If we put it up right now, do we all say, oh no?
But I don't know if it's just me. But I feel like I tolerate Bill Cosby less
Less?
than R. Kelly.
Cause he's an old stripper, man.
I gotta see you.
Oh,
right.
To look at you.
Right. You mean
I
like
know
on
what you
TV?
do is
Okay,
hurt me,
but
like,
what about his stand-up? What about his stand-ups? You can listen to his
they
stand-up.
were never very good.
If I can listen to it.
You can listen to a Cosby
But not
stand-up.
see him?
Yeah.
He came Barbados and performed a time.
I don't know, but he was never very good.
Yeah,
I never could listen
He
to
came
him.
Barbados a time.
You know what I think it is? You know what? Let me tell you what it is, B.
Good looking.
What?
That part, he young and
Better
fresh.
looking than Bill Cosby.
He young and fresh, B.
Nah, I wasn't. Nah.
That's a bias too.
Yeah, it is. That's way wrong.
I'm
He's
trying to
an
figure
old-
out. You know what it is? All four of we is artists, though.
So yeah, so
All
we
four of
bias.
us are artists.
So
So
we
when we
will
when we
separate
watch
that.
artists generally, we watch with a different eye than most people. We don't be looking at somebody is doing the job that God gave them. We don't be thinking about what them doing at home or whatever.
Do you think
we
about-
watching you, right? We ain't thinking about your personal life.
Do you think
A lot
about
of
people
people do,
separating
though.
your art and your artistry?
A lot of people.
Do you think about it
A
consciously?
lot of people don't even know what Marcus art is.
Yeah, they don't.
But
They
I
don't know
asking
that.
him, do you think of it?
Artist, though.
Do you think I'm walking the street? I can't do that because I do. To be very honest, I do. Because people say shouldn't do anything, but I feel like I have represented Barbados. And being a minority in another country, sometimes I feel like, all right, if I do that, they can say you are the Bajan doing that.
Right.
I read something.
That's bare jump,
Everyone is a unique until you find out that they're from somewhere else. Because exactly what you just said, when you're in Jamaica, you do anything. Bajans just do it. As
Yeah.
unique as
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
I just plastered that for all Bajans.
Exactly.
That's
So
a
if
weird
you
thing.
eat food bad, Bajans eat food
Yeah.
stink.
Big man, I remember when I see something online when there was like, black people. It's only black people that's put food in the fridge when they don't want it no more and want to save it for later.
Whoa.
That's what fridge.
Was the other option?
That's what a fridge is for. Everyone does that. That's
the other
what a
option?
fridge is
Wow.
for. Right? So it's
What's
like-
that was a joke. That's what you want to
you
do.
know that thing that's be like black.
Who's
black
that?
people
Who's that?
that's-
Brown girls can't wear jeans.
Yeah. So it was like only black people
Sorry,
that's turn on the radio when them on the road and then go and make a turn or something like that.
I don't know if that's a lie, but I feel that's a lie. That can't be only black people.
That is just a
That's
human
gotta be
thing.
universal.
right. So I was like, what the hell? But anyway, but yeah.
You know where I had the conflict when I look back? At the time I was looking back old YouTube videos. And I realized I was on YouTube when YouTube come out. Doing stupid videos, right? Just like I met songs for $3,000, right? This is a year before.
Inside joke.
This is right in this same studio. That never released.
You look back at you wall.
That's a match, right? And I look at it, right? And there are things if you type in New Wave, every time I see I don't know if you know Simply Vomitrocious, if you remember that.
Nah,
I put pizza on the ground, stand up on it and eat it.
Oh, yeah.
I did doing junk. And that's 2000, that was when YouTube come out. And I stopped.
That's still on
That's
YouTube?
still on YouTube under my name is New Wave.
When I got videos on my YouTube channel,
Right, and I partly stopped.
From Common Mirror.
I got videos with
I don't know if you and I knew for sure.
me for sure. I used to do
From a
me,
6230 B. A Nokia 6230 recording.
I have videos with Puffy that he know about. That I still got that on YouTube but hidden because he's Puffy now. but that and
I forget you take lot, B?
Nah, I
B,
think he must do that for respect for man.
yeah, B, because he's a public figure. Right.
Oh, I thought Puffy get you think shot.
No. And ain't that bad. Just be going, but it's cool doing jump. That like a certain man drinking got to water and thing.
Yeah.
Right. He's gonna, but I stopped doing them kind of videos because
dirty though. Anyway,
when a man be and you didn't dirty.
I didn't do anything.
You never
Yes,
do
you
nothing.
wasn't.
I did not.
What are you talking about? All right. Anyway, big up Woody. And I consciously stopped doing that because I tell myself, if I want to be quote unquote seen as a serious artist, this can show you can be this thing forever. And I know artists in Barbados that stopped doing certain kind of soca, certain kind of art because they wanted to be perceived as serious.
Yeah.
And they didn't want the art and the
I
artist.
I don't believe that either, but that's because of,
Yeah, you could do
in
that.
my opinion, that is people's, I would say, people in that level of intellect that they can separate. Like,
yeah.
I can see, like, for example, the same, Jonah Hill. When Jonah Hill do serious and do comedy too, when people saw him in serious movies, they were like, why is he doing serious movies?
Yeah.
But I was like, an artist is so
You don't
diverse.
really feel that you can only do one thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that is get me.
Because as a brand in Hollywood, Star System brand you as a direction.
Right.
That's how the thing said. It's easy for me to like Marcus Myers because I know especially in social media. The artist is now mesh and merge Will Smith and his YouTube channel. Everybody's.
Will Smith and his YouTube channel. I'm sorry, I have feelings about that.
Why?
I don't like how YouTube was a platform for
Amateurs.
any creator to come and display their product. No, YouTube is pushing celebrities, and celebrities are like, okay, this platform has made money, this is a thing, and celebrities are not bombarding it.
And the exposure is bigger than TV.
Thank you. And Jack Black got a YouTube channel, and
Oh, really?
he has 2 videos and 3 million subscribers.
Really?
Comedy that can't really.
Be like the men that just be like, oh, I'm a celebrity. Let me do this.
But
and
is that
that.
wrong? Should they not do it?
What's your problem? Yeah.
My problem is the way YouTube is treating. This is a very big tangent. I shouldn't have said it, but the way YouTube is treating it, YouTube is just glad like celebrities are taking it serious. No, so they're only pushing the celebrities. Like they have like something called Google Preferred, where like
Go
big,
what?
Google Preferred, where big companies
That
like
sounds so
Pepsi-
elitist. Me.
It is
Google Preferred.
It literally is exactly what it sounds like. So like people that spending big money like Pepsi and Coca-Cola and Volkswagen, they will only advertise on certain videos. So like you will get like a video, 1 million views, you get $1 million. Like that's our deal. Whereas everybody else is getting shit.
But isn't that inevitable in a capitalistic format
is,
of
but I feel
YouTube?
like-
Because Will Smith is a human too. Jack Black, why should they not be able to go on YouTube?
I'm not saying don't go on YouTube,
But you
but
feel-
you
but
should
you-
go on it on an equal platform. There is a
But it's not
a
equal.
Forbes list celebrities on Instagram, and Kendall Jenner does not have as much followers as do not remember this girl name. This girl got like 10 million followers more than Kendall Jenner, but Kendall Jenner gets paid way more per post than this girl, which makes no sense. Because when this other girl posts, she's had a wider reach than Kendall Jenner, but Kendall Jenner is Kendall Jenner. So I just don't like how the way these platforms are treating celebrities.
Maybe they look at like projections or some crap.
Going deference to the celebrities.
Maybe it's that Kylie Jenner could get them as weighing like how many people she could get in next.
Or
2
maybe
years
it's just
because
links
she's
she got.
Kendall or-
Maybe it's the
not
contract
that.
she got.
I don't know.
Because Instagram celebrities and
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean demographic?
The demographic.
it
Yeah.
could possibly that, I guess. But like I feel like if this product, if this space could get me 10 million clicks and this space could get me 3 clicks, because these 3 clicks is the clicks that I want, I can probably still gravitate where 10 million clicks, because chances are I got more than a 3 for
But
them.
it's also value. I think biggest thing is value. If me and Motley start a YouTube channel tomorrow, the potential that she has to rise, even if she got 3 views, you're gonna sponsor her more than I know
Which
podcast.
I would obviously agree, because we shy.
Right, but but yeah, stop saying that. We're not gonna stop
yeah,
that.
I'm sorry. We're actually pretty decent.
Y'all good, B.
But
you understand me, projections.
I really know man to think because I got this is like a tangent to the other side of the spectrum. So
I will stop.
All right, we
I
stop.
understand what Neil's saying.
Oh, but we
I
do-
don't think it's that interesting.
are we doing you doing a complete shift? What you said ever since? What you think about a 14-year-old boy?
What are you asking? Why talk about religion or Sandy? Marcus.
For the real boys.
What you think about a 14-year-old boy dealing with a 19-year-old girl now? Now this is where
I forget.
I don't remember how I feel about that, B.
That's what
Oh, I got on my thoughts,
Like,
mate.
Jesus
you want to move on from that? You want to move on from all that? We can move
I
on. We
feel
can all
move
move
on.
on.
What you about, Mosey? You want to talk about it a little bit?
I feel we talk about enough
Move on from that.
underage.
I feel like it's weird this can't be.
14 and 19.
I then like
Let me just stick a button in it. To me, it's weird.
You always
it's
get
weird.
you
It's
always
very strange.
very though.
Marcus, I'm thinking about maturity levels, right?
Boy,
I think about maturity levels and what a mature woman provides versus a mature
is a
man.
19-year-old girl a
A
woman?
mature. No, but she's maturing. She has
It's
a high maturity
relatively.
level.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
This is where my this is where,
If I feel like a mature woman can nurture, and I feel like she can be seen as boy like almost like a son.
I was in fifth form and girl was both done BCC. And I got taken advantage of in a good way. But
In a good way.
theoretically,
wait, hold on,
there was no physical contact.
How old you was?
Oh, she gave money.
I was like in 4th or 5th form. And
was
she had
15.
done school. She was done school at least 2 weeks. She's done BCC. So she'd have done tertiary.
So, alright,
so
so-
she'd have
She about
18. So
18,
call it
19.
18. So
So this is literally that.
yeah,
Right.
and just starting phone and she
You had dealings or no?
That's just saying
Y'all
pictures.
physical dealings?
That's what
I
they
said
said.
no.
not physical.
Oh,
But
So-
she show you little pictures, I think.
And do things on phone B, whether she was faking or not. She do things on my little 15-year-old brain that feel like exploding B.
what is called that? That's molestation.
Sex.
That way
Phone sex with a minor.
what do you
Ooh, that's interesting.
it get muddy now.
That's sexual abuse.
Harassment?
Why? What? I just trying
Because
to figure
it's a
out
minor.
why.
yeah, because she take
on the
advantage of
phone
me.
though.
It's sexual abuse.
When I look back and I got older,
If you send a dick pic to a minor,
yeah, it's
that's
sexual
Okay,
abuse
okay,
by the
okay,
core
okay,
of law.
okay.
When I look back on it as I got older, I actually realized she was probably faking a lot.
And just doing it to make you feel better with life?
No, I realized that a woman could have that ability. That when I'm 15, 16, I don't realize that a woman could fake orgasms and thing on a phone sex conversation.
I want to know her goal. I was trying to figure out, like, what's
She
her
did
purpose?
genuinely like me. She come and see me, and they like me be.
So you get raped before?
See me laughing at that. That's joke, me.
Nothing about that is funny, me.
Everything about that is absolutely hilarious. You got raped on the phone, though.
You want to hug me?
It's true. I never actually get real pussy. That's the worst part.
What?
I actually never get physical
From her.
touch from her. I never kiss she name be. Like she's in real life, she just see me and flirt and things. But
You think she was just like practicing?
I think she see somebody that she kind of like, and she just the flirtatious be. And I say I will not say no to her. Like you ain't as a boy.
Yeah,
You're like sure.
But that's important, you know. Like a little boy ain't never said no to an older woman because you're like pussy.
Yeah, but in real life, I hear men that lose a virginity from women that put it on them. And honestly, that's I don't know if a woman ever like flip the script and dominate like a way you never see, and suddenly you was like, nah, I actually good. Like, you never had that happen to you that he was like this.
I have.
Or like especially Marcus, a buff my girl just come and hold on on your bicep and say you good. And you feel like piece of meat, me. I don't like that. Be like when I lose weight and thing, women will come and touch your chest. You lose weight and thing, boy. Okay, now.
I said already on here that I was at 4 in the morning and 2 women came and grabbed my ball.
Girls just get to do their thing.
It wasn't a grab and go long. It was a grab and said, "What is your name?" Like she was having a conversation with me. With my balls grabbed.
And what you do? You call the police?
I said, "My name Marcus."
Boy, we laugh at that, but you flip that situation as a serious thing.
But honestly, that was happening in school too. You know?
They didn't mind. I guess I wish it didn't happen because I was going somewhere. Like I was walking to somebody. I was trying to find
inconvenient.
Yeah. So okay, but here's my thing.
Are you traumatized?
No,
Okay.
but no. The thing
The thing is, right? You can
men-
imagine a man grab a woman ass in the fat. What was your name?
Can't but you
But
gonna
that's
ask?
the thing.
You ain't soften it. You don't want man grab
I
your
think-
pussy. You don't even want to think about
The
that.
thing is, the reason why I don't want to think about it because I don't understand it. Like grabbing a woman but she pussy is just a word.
It's a lot of work too. Cause she gotta be like bending over.
But my thing about that, right? Is different because with men, there's the physical dynamic also in place where they can take advantage of somebody physically. So there's a biological
not every man is
inequality
about
there.
man.
Yeah, but even to me, even one of the weakest men is as strong as one of the strongest women.
That's
be.
very true.
Now you
That is not no.
Nah, but
that's not-
physically and mentally is two different things. Cause I might not.
That's true. That's a fact.
That's a fact-ish. But I think mentally we are very weak.
You know, Sean,
I might not want to have sex with a woman
You
and
call
she
her
do
name?
things.
You calling a name?
I think so.
You don't call a name. Be like,
You know Shannon Williams. You know Shannon Williams can serve faster than Serena Williams, right?
What?
The greatest tennis player of all time.
Right.
That is the difference between a male's strength and a female's strength.
Yes, obviously
He told me so too.
And she played Roger Federer out there and get washed
I
off.
hear that but that
But that
Venus
was
and Serena went against a man. Like one man, they play doubles against one
Can't
man.
win. They can't. That is the difference.
But that's physical.
Yeah, no,
Sexual is no mental and psychological things that a
No.
woman doing to me.
What Marcus is saying that
It's
if you want
true.
to touch you and you don't want you to touch you, can push you in.
yeah.
Yeah.
But when a man does it, there's also the threat that he can,
Dominate you.
Yeah, dominate.
Yeah, but when you bring psycho, when a woman could seduce you as a boy, and you could. That's the question of can men get raped
I
or
don't
can
know,
boys
wait,
get
right.
raped? It's get real fuzzy.
You know what?
Nothing.
The first time,
it's very stupid.
The first time I woke up, right, ever in life was on Harbor Master. I was on a church cruise, and in church cruise, the men still play a little calypso every now and then. Men sneak in, and then I walk in past on the second floor by the stairs, and my buckle of my jumper, you know jumper is wearing, get hooked to this woman, and the woman start doing something, and I didn't know what's happening. I saying raise it a little bit. I did under 10, you know, and she was a full woman, and she do things I never see.
Yeah.
And
You get abused.
and then it just pull out and we untangle.
When I picture Russ in new outfit, remember about John?
I know that. A farmer boy.
Yeah, that would be a 48 hours, be.
Yeah,
He's a foolish man.
I thought you might get hit with the ocean gosh.
Let me ask you something else.
That's a for us by us, fool.
Yeah, fubu man.
Let me ask you something else. Because the thing is, right, is I'm not saying that these things happening to somebody that's a boy is okay, you know. There is wrong. But I'm saying that the degree to which it is wrong for a woman is so different that you can't even put them in the same conversation. Let me give you an example, right? Imagine, and we have seen this already, an older woman dancing on a little boy like a 6-year-old boy.
Like me.
Yeah, but
I under 10 B.
Ever could do my,
right.
ever
He's like,
could do my video.
I was that little boy.
So
Like first, I didn't know what kind of was the girl. My memory is like tornado. She and it done. And I did feel good somewhere down there. They feel good.
Yeah.
no, imagine a 30-year-old man dancing on a 7-year-old girl.
Never. I would never imagine it.
I can't even
Never mind.
fathom the degree to which that is wrong. Is like so many levels.
That like little boy jam it down the old woman that could do it.
But suppose, right, like that does traumatize you. Like, not the way you would think, but like that's something you seek now because you feel that good thing at 9. Mm-hmm. So no, like you only seeing women as providers of that good thing.
That's true. That's very possible.
So I think it's a different sort of damaging, and you shouldn't accept it.
No, it's not acceptable. But I saying,
Isn't it a woman dancing on a little boy acceptable? Because
oh well,
people laugh at
yeah.
that.
Maybe people. See,
we laugh at that. though.
yeah. Like, and she found out she thinks she could do it. It's like,
That's weird.
and that's a normal thing. That's a normal
Y'all
thing.
remember when
weird, that's
this is a
normal
couple years ago? I had a video going around with this woman that literally sucked an infant's penis.
Whoa.
In Barbados, me. She had boy holding he gotta learn get doggy suck.
Whoa.
And then like lift a little infant and like push him up on him. I
Jesus.
swear to God. Y'all not remember this me?
What?
Which Pornhub that was?
This is
I ain't on
WhatsApp,
I
WhatsApp,
I remember on that boy.
Terrible.
This is a while ago, B. Must be 3 years.
What?
Everybody's a man sheep.
B like this is
I know
sorry,
sheep,
women
I know
just be
sheep,
really doing put me, you know. Sheep.
That the video with the little man in sheep.
Yeah, but that was right of passage. You know? In country areas, it's got fuck a chicken and thing. Or sheep and
We
thing.
gotta talk to you. Like,
No, but
What's the other topic we was talking about?
no, that's the thing. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
That's the thing.
fair enough, fair enough.
Just get them a horse in Barbados. Just get one. You just carry a boy to a horse. No, you
heard
probably
that
know
already.
man that your
Raise
father,
the
father carry the boy to a horse and you deal with
break
it.
in. Yeah, but what we
Big
were
man,
saying,
like men is really doing it now. Like what the fuck is that?
Was what?
That's why you
What do you mean?
men do that. Men
What?
just carry the children to fuck whores. Mm-hmm. Like use a man no fuck this whore.
Yeah,
And that's why
That's a common-
again
that's a common-
that's a thing.
again that's a traumatizing thing,
Here's the
B.
thing. Look
That's
at
the thing.
Because you can be
initiation
seeing
thing.
women
Yeah,
as
right to
the
passage.
providers of vagina, and you can just go for him wanting next.
You ever spoke to somebody that happened to?
Yes.
Yes.
And
I know people that happen to
they
me.
said that it was a traumatizing experience.
They're not gonna say because they don't know that that's what's going on. They
But
just
some
think-
is be scared though. Some is because
Yeah.
you weird. When an older woman around you is a boy, you always feel like she's an older woman
Yeah.
and you's a boy.
Yeah.
You know the difference, B.
Do
I
they?
know
do
men
they-
that feel it's normal.
sorry. I think I asked.
Lil Wayne talked about that recently.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I got asked a
What he
question.
said for people that don't know.
First experience.
Oh yeah, he did. He
his
get
virginity, a
thrown.
woman took his virginity.
Yeah.
It was with Birdman. Birdman told you.
Birdman carry
Deep
to
as you
yeah.
know,
In America, that's
Yeah,
big. Black
do it.
communities, that's a
Do
big
it.
thing.
You know.
But
A man do it. A man say, no, looking back, and he was abused.
do you think that boys see it as an older woman or just a female they could put their
I think
dick
it's
inside?
an
If
older
it's
No,
latter,
it's a-
if it's
no,
latter.
it's
I think
it's the latter.
A
I think
female?
it's a female could put your penis in.
So is it really as traumatic?
a big woman different to a girl. You know a girl and you know a woman.
I get it.
Alright,
It's
alright,
like-
wait,
but before I go on, none of this is okay. None of this is okay.
Yeah,
We never right. You gotta say these things because God blame people. Right. So right. So right.
First,
Anyway.
that part we're gonna edit out.
Right, none of these things are okay, but we're just trying to figure out like how much worse is it than thing blah blah.
But the conversation, how much worse is it, is almost as bad as a phone ringing in a studio by the owner of the studio.
hey, baby, are you doing the podcast?
Grace, man.
Hi, welcome to Mosey's phone.
You're listening more.
Listening to
Let's hope that we're not hearing the ear speak.
Nia is
Look at
okay.
my-
Man, he looking at his phone. I got to pee again, so he's pee here.
Oh my god, piss me.
Alright, I would, on my way out,
Intermission today is brought to you
Hold
by.
on, man. Let me clap so that
I would stop by.
so we know. All
by
right, so
Trademark.
is it break? Is it one
You
of
know about clap for a break, B?
Nah, B.
It's clap when you come back. It's more.
Clap when you come back.
more
Yeah,
people.
that's-
B.
Brought to you by T.
Man, they talk about religion at all, boy.
Religion
Yeah,
about
you
to
can slip
come
in
up.
religion.
We were supposed to talk about that like twice now, and we never
No
get
problem.
to it.
What angle you was talking about religion? How every religion play a part or do what is the angle again?
We didn't get into that. I got.
But
your
I feel like
angle.
time-
I got your angle.
Here and
Huh?
It's just my phone thing, or are you men doing a potty break, or what's up?
But when
I good, B. I hold it. I should go. Since we bird. I good.
nah, keep the pressure, me.
I hold the pressure.
Yeah, me.
Clap the thing, man. Down name claps. My duet.
I'll be back. All right, we sticking on this. Or are we moving on?
Yeah, that's the one, man.
Man,
I wanted to say that I know a guy that grew up in the city area, and he has sex with prostitutes, but he doesn't see it as sex. I try to remember if he thinks he's a virgin or he has sex with a girl he like, but he was like he's a virgin but he's fuck whores. I don't remember because he like genuinely distinguishes between the two.
So sex is when somebody wants to do it with him, but there's no monetary transaction.
Does he call it making love?
They genuinely want to do it.
He never said making love. He never said making love. But I know he said so. He did say fuck and have sex. He is distinguished.
Fuck and have sex.
He's a very interesting individual to talk to.
So a fuck for him doesn't mean that he's still a virgin.
Yeah, he
Making
feel
love
like
means that he's.
It's like
That's gay, B.
I find it
He
so
calls it
interesting,
sex,
but the man
Marcus.
feel like he loves to talk to girls all his league, and he's like be real like motivated to do it. He just talk to all these girls, but he's also always get turned on. But he's like he means to get a girl this sort of standard, and he's always in for it. But outside of that, he man's fuck whores. He man telling me like sometimes he just feel like fucking a whore. And he grew up in the city, so that's so normal.
So he don't value the whore as a real person. It's almost like he jerk off.
I don't think you're supposed to. Once again, I know how whores work, but I don't
we say you're not supposed to. For all the whores in Barbados, Kofi Jones says you're not supposed to value
whores. If we're
whores.
having sex with a whore, are you going to be like?
But she's not a woman. Her vagina is less than another vagina.
I am saying, right?
It costs
if I'm
about
paying
the
for a
same.
whore, I'm not paying for the personality behind the vagina. I'm
Yeah,
paying
but
for the
it's still her
hour.
vagina, though.
I'm paying for the hours rental.
When
Yeah,
you
but
carry a
still
girl
a
to
human
Olympus,
vagina.
you paying for your personality behind the girl vagina?
Yes, I'm literally paying for the
Ish.
quality time spent with the person.
But it's a
Really? Are you trying to get fuck it?
Even if you just want to fuck a girl, you can still like pay money for the chase or whatever.
But it's still a human's vagina, though. So
I am just thinking, right?
A human's
I
vagina.
feel like we are the worst people. We are the worst people to talk about this, right? I don't know if any man ever pick a fear.
Nah.
You just thought and you just drank so safe.
No,
Any man ever pick a fear.
no.
So I think this is the worst room to have this discussion in. But I just feel like I don't think that's what they want. I don't think that when these men paying for these girls that the girls want the man to like have an opinion or conversation.
But you gone
No
too far,
conversation,
but
but
just
still
human.
respect her. Yeah, human respect. That means that
Do you
she's
think
still
about escorts or
humanizing. Whores. Humans that are
But you
whores.
understand that men, even quote unquote regular girls, are seen as whores to spout into?
Yeah, some I get that. Cool. I
That,
just
like,
think,
girls are not whores, men is see as a whore anyway. A girl that he got a girl, he's just gonna fuck.
If he was to go now, well not no, but later on, and he was to go Bashil, and you pay money to fuck a girl, like she ain't really care about the conversation behind it.
She doesn't, but she still cares about being respected, though. If
You are talking with such confidence. You have me confused.
I don't know a
That's
human that
relative.
wants to be disrespected.
That's true. Respect for
I ain't
any-
saying like you gonna cuff she and she face and call she a cunt. I'm just saying.
But because there's a level of respect there that you respect
no,
everybody.
What's happening in this transaction to you? Cause I feel like if you just can't make her and then fuck you and you left that disrespectful.
That's
No.
And that is what happens when you buy a whore.
That's
No, but you're
disrespectful.
paying her.
To me-
A disrespect would be not to pay her. Because she's coming in with...
Hey, that man get run.
These are the... Fuck, I saw that girl that night. Anyway.
Podcast about it.
Yeah.
They mention podcast.
But the boundaries of a transaction will be you pay me, you can have sex with me
Agreement.
under my
Terms.
I guess under my terms exactly. So if it goes outside my terms, you are disrespecting me. So it's still got respect
how
there
are
as a
you
human
calling-
being.
All right, cool. Marcus.
You
All right,
understand,
don't worry.
Coffee. You
I
understand.
understand what you're trying to say and I disagree.
You pay for a fucking suck, not a fucking suck and swallow.
A fucking suck still got respect to it though.
Yeah,
I don't think
you
that is
want,
respectful. I do not see that as respect.
No, there is
You
respect
don't
to
see
it.
it as respect morally. But that's just a
All right,
thing.
cool. That's
You
okay.
respect every shafat. When you buy shafat, you respect or disrespect them.
Yes, that was.
Was he borderline?
Sometimes I see a shafat woman that's called she what she name be.
Right, but sometimes you just give she money and move on.
I
You
think
don't
that
care
is
about she.
disrespectful. You're saying that's a level of respect. That is not a level
Some
of
people
respect.
don't see people see as a transaction.
I don't see that as disrespectful.
If I just how this or like I do something, I put the money in your account and not in your hand. That's not disrespectful.
That's
Huh? I mean, huh?
No,
How is it
like
disrespectful?
she said, go in your hand and you put the money there. Is that not disrespectful?
That's disrespectful.
That's lazy.
But why? It's a transaction.
Yeah, it's a transaction, but they go away to the transaction. For example, if you do something, you can't put your penis in the girl pooch because
That's completely different. You didn't pay for that.
You didn't pay for
That's
it.
Exactly.
completely
So you're
different. That's not disrespectful.
you're
That's
disrespecting
something
the
you didn't pay
boundaries
for.
you put in place.
That's not the
There's terms.
same as respect, Marcus.
That is the same thing as respect.
Marcus, if you
Respect
pay
what
for
it
it,
is
but
that
if you
she
pay
is
for a
giving
Vitara
for a
and you
transaction.
drive with a Mercedes Benz, that is not disrespectful. That's theft.
So what's disrespectful to you?
In the boundaries of a whore?
Yes.
As I said, I just feel like that whole transaction is disrespectful. I just feel like that.
So you think she
Beyond
goes?
the
You think
transaction
I think
is
in her mind
different.
she's being disrespected every day. That's all she does, be disrespected for a living.
That's what I'm saying. I just feel like that is how it is. Like that's what
In
she's
your mind,
accepted.
from your
Yes.
perspective, and you
That's what she
understand it's
accepted.
your perspective.
Yes.
She accepts disrespect for a living.
I don't think calling that transaction respectful is a thing. I don't think you should call it respectful.
Man.
You can respect horse though.
You can't respect horse, but I feel like that's not it. The way
Kobe has stated he is not about respecting horse. Horse are scumbags. Horse are scumbags of the earth.
That's not what I'm saying.
They need not be respected.
That's not what I am saying. That is not remotely what I said.
You ever fling $1 at her, right?
Why the fuck would they do that? They don't mean that.
The strip club is a respectful place. It's a respectful transaction.
It isn't.
I don't think men just being there doing the most me.
No, it's just different. It's different, but they still respect there though. There is. Don't touch the strippers. That's respect the strippers and don't touch them.
Boundaries of respect.
What country are you in if that don't touch?
Yeah, that's US.
We're talking about America. You're talking we was here on TV.
In Barbados,
So
we
if
feel
I
things.
just walk in and do so and let's grab a box, see that's okay.
Maybe if you get paid for a lap
No,
dance.
do you think?
Precisely.
No. So money is by respect. Literally, money buys respect. Is what I said.
No. Money buys you a service. If you surpass
service is a
what is
money
not
grab.
bought in a service, then that is disrespecting
I think that's theft.
what it is.
I think
That
you're
is a
describing
transaction.
theft.
The transaction is there. Anything beyond the transaction, disrespect for
You
what
are
it is.
describing theft.
But
If
that's theft
I
too.
buy something from a grocery store and then leave it for more than
It can
one
be two
person,
things
that's
at
theft.
once, though. It can be two things at
Let the men
once.
talk about something different, please. Please. And then,
Oh, okay.
Clap again, clap the ass. So
I don't even know where to take this conversation because I don't know if the.
we need Jesus.
You know what? Yeah. Let me talk about religion because it's kind of like a good segue.
we don't ever talk about religion.
No.
Wow,
We
I
can
feel
try
honored.
to tell me then come back.
All right, let me do a quick thing on religion, right? Okay, so the reason why I wanted to ask about religion, right, is because I was watching the picture and it was about you want to watch Sabrina or no?
The series on Netflix.
Yeah. Is the new one though, not the old one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you know, I'm going a lot of devilish stuff, right? Anyway, so we brought up Christianity, and people were saying that Christianity, the way they were talking about it, Christianity does more harm than good. I want to know, because in terms of like whether it's child molestation in the church, whether it's
Look, you cannot. I can cut you off right there. You cannot just group Christianity with child molestation. Christianity does
That's
not
what people
raise
do.
child
though.
molestation.
Child molestation, homophobia too. Excluding
you
some people
cannot-
from the church. Do you think that
You
Christianity
cannot group
does
the
more
word
harm than
Christianity.
good?
You cannot group all Christians because Christians got a billion denominations for no reason. You cannot group all Christians with those things because especially you cannot group Catholic. You cannot just narrow down Catholic because the goddamn man Pope named Francis.
Pope, whatever.
He even speak out on homophobia shit. Like people are evolving. It is not as.
But he also excused the man. I think he excused the priest that was
Did he?
found that filled up the little boys and thing though.
But again, you cannot. He's not the leader of the
When he was
Christian
a
faith.
cardinal. When he was not pope.
I ain't too sure.
All these things is relative, subjective, individual
He is
cases.
not the
so-
leader
so it
of the
kind-
Christian
it kind
faith.
of-
You cannot just say that.
But one thing
But
for
he
sure
wanna make
though,
a broad statement.
One thing for sure though
For
is
the-
that Christians have not accepted homosexuality.
You cannot.
I can't name one church. that
One
says
church because there is one
homosexuality.
Christian church. Everybody.
No, I
Marcus
cannot
is going to
name-
talk about the Christian church.
No, I cannot name.
You cannot name one Christian
I
church?
cannot name one church that says that homosexuality is something that
Marcus.
is accepted in
Marcus.
Christian faith. No, I can't name one.
Marcus, how much you know? How much you ever went to?
But it's on baby. But it's on TV. But it's I never heard somebody say
There
so
how many
Marcus, there are
compared
gay
to
churches. There are so many churches
there
that
are.
accept gay people. They got gay pastors. Marcus,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Yeah. It's
how
a thing.
many? Oh, no.
It's a thing,
I'm not saying
Marcus.
that it does not exist. But I'm saying how much compared to the ones that.
Yeah, but
I
traditionally.
obviously don't have a statistic for that. Obviously.
No, but you don't need a statistic.
But, all right, so you're
I just
speaking, when you
say-
speak Christianity, you're speaking traditional Christian faith,
need
not
to- you need
not
to- you need to say
modified
what you
Western
mean. But there's
contemporary
so many different types of
blurry line
Christianity.
Christianity. Because you got a lot of
There's
blurry
so
lines.
many
in general.
You cannot say in general.
No.
talk about Christian.
Traditional.
Hold on, wait, let me talk.
Orthodox.
That's the word.
Overall, of all the Christians that you know.
The man said overall.
No, hold on, but be many for let me finish my sentence.
Religion is always get man hype, boy. Like it. Let me go.
Continue.
Overall, the people that read the Bible.
The people that read the Bible. Sorry, man. When you say people read the Bible, that's funny.
That's not stop, but you ever finish? It's gonna be finished. It's gonna be finished, though.
Finish.
Religion.
Of all the people that follow the Bible, then the Christians, etc., all the denominations, I do not hear many speaking openly about supporting homosexuality compared to the ones that demonize it and denounce it.
When last you hear of a church demonizing homosexuality?
What are you talking about, B?
Nah, serious question. When last you hear about a church demonizing homosexuality? When last you, Marcus, might have heard of that?
B, I would say last year, B, but
Last
I mean,
year?
like, yeah.
Is that assumption?
You have something relatively recent.
The people that march too.
You're right. That's very true. That's very true. That's
A lot of people just demonize it.
They had a backlash.
I think there's a
feel
lot
like-
of denouncing.
But probably for Marcus, is it political demonizing for the sake of we have to say something as this body?
I think it's
or is it
religious. I think it's a religious thing. That to openly accept homosexuality is indicative of us going down a path of unrighteousness.
Yeah. Firehouses don't accept bonfires. Even if you got firemen that do bonfires and beat sometime. So it's just a fundamental thing that them can't really deal with.
Right, so but I'm saying that this is one of the things that makes people think that that Christianity over the years has done more harm than good in terms of inclusivity and thing in society, which is why I want to ask.
That right? That's the argument.
Which is
Has
why,
it done more harm?
which is why I want to ask.
I joined on for like 2 seconds.
Has it done more harm?
Literally last thing you just said.
Has it done more harm than good? Has it done more harm than good?
Christianity?
Christianity, broad brush. Harm.
Harm. There's no doubt in it. Like Christianity. I think
More
Christianity's
harm than
becoming-
good?
I think Wait.
It's weird.
I think Christianity is becoming to a point where it is doing good. I think that
Really?
in recent years, Christianity has done a lot of harm. I'm not ashamed of saying so.
No. I mean, a lot of harm, but compared to harm to the good that is done over the years.
It's done more harm than
Take
good.
away
That's what I'm saying.
Christianity and take away the faith and take away the
Wait,
principles
hold on,
of
wait,
not
wait,
killing.
We're agreeing. I'm saying it's doing more harm.
Well, no. I'm telling you what the opposing argument is. I never said I agree with it.
Because you want to ask me if more harm than good. Pretend to walk. Harm
than good.
Christianity has done more harm than good.
He's saying
You
yes.
know, Shana said we should not talk about this.
Why though?
Why do you think so?
Yeah.
Because I from a historical point of view, people have been using Christianity as a veil to do beer put. Like if you look at the Crusades, like which is terrible thing.
Which
Spanish
everybody's looking at all the
Inquisition.
time.
Terrible thing.
Yeah.
Even recently, like I think people can bring faith to like people are bringing. I think recently we're talking about 1700s. Where people were bringing faith to defend slaveries. You can bring it up recently. People were bringing up faith to talk about interracial relationships. People are bringing up faith to ban homosexuality.
But even without Christianity, there would still be slavery though. There was slavery before Christianity.
Of course, no one's denying that. But I'm saying the Bible reinforced it. The Bible has parts.
Bible could reinforce whatever it wants.
Yeah, people can reinforce whatever they want.
People following the Bible.
The
There are parts of the
interpretation of the
Bible-
Bible could reinforce whatever they want.
They're right. There are parts of the Bible that talk about slavery.
Yeah, it's true. This is
Right.
true. But there was slavery back then.
Yes.
There's a lot of
They
slavery.
teach you how to treat your slaves, I think.
So
So
the-
people like Orthodox Christians would be like, okay, cool. Well, my God was like, I could have slaves.
So my question
So you
is,
can't tell me not to have
my
slaves.
question is it Christianity that does more harm than good, or is it Christians that do more harm than good?
Oh well, that's
interesting.
I wish you asked that first, because that's a completely different question.
So you say no.
The reason why
Yeah,
I asked
that's a
that,
different
the reason why I asked that,
because
is-
Christianity isn't even what Christians do. Christians do what they feel like. Christianity following in Christ.
But Christianity is either, depending on how you look at it, orthodox or fluid, just like culture. It's not
my
stagnant.
thing is, though, with Christianity-
a Christian could argue the Christian I am in 2019 does not have to be Christian from year 19.
My thing is, Neil, Christianity, right, is the following of Christ. And Jesus
And his teachings.
One of Jesus' most important things was like, all right, but them other commandments. They got 2 commandments: love God, love yourself. Love everybody. Say love
Do unto
yourself.
others.
He said bundle, man. He said
He
it's
obviously-
summed up in those 2. Come on, Kofi.
The man was like, burn them. Then we working with them more.
But my counter argument to what you're saying, even though I used to fully believe what you're saying, sometimes I step back and I say, boy,
That's such an aberration. No,
It really is. It really is. It really is.
But I step back and I say, boy, living in a place like Jamaica, which got more churches per capita than probably anywhere in the world too.
Than Barbados?
Than Barbados, yes.
What?
That's
Say that,
amazing.
what?
That's the duality of Jamaica. They have a lot of churches every corner.
I find that so hard to
wonder if you cut.
I was
and
confident.
If you
Churches are rum
if you
shops.
back space, yeah, we say that. We got rum shops, we got them beat on rum shops, but churches and
We made
schools, them got it locked down. And if you backspace churches from their community, I just wonder what the community would be like. If you backspace faith has met people at least, whether they believe it or
Believe in
not.
something.
Right, and it connected to our legal system. So without Christianity, which is the
Right,
structure of the legal system.
that's why I'm saying like
maybe-
Christianity does not do as much harm as Christians.
Right.
Christians as humans, that's the problem.
That's the problem.
And Christianity
Right.
is this kind of
They use it as a
As an
tool
excuse,
to
yes,
they weaponize
yes. If you ask me
Christianity.
two different questions.
right.
Right.
Christians and Christianity.
It's two different things.
Yeah. Because Christianity is just
It's a thought.
a lifestyle,
It's
set
a
of
school of
rules
thought for
to
real.
make people better. It never
it's
meant to make people worse.
It's an ideology.
My thing was always I think that's where my acceptance of people different from me came from. That like love your brother as thyself means love your brother how different they may be. I mean, right? I mean, whether it is I don't want to talk about like violence or whatever because that's different. But in terms of somebody that just like is born a certain way, then that's where I would say respect the body and love the body the way that I love anybody else.
But it's perception. You're assuming that they perceive that person born a certain way. You perceive that. They may perceive
Like,
that the devil filled them.
just the other day, like
filled
black
them.
people than people.
Yeah, but it's
Right.
perception.
Different.
It's
Right.
perception of good and bad.
That wasn't biblically supported.
I wasn't saying it's biblically supported. I'm
That's
saying
correct.
when you read
frowning against homosexuality, people can make an argument that that's biblically supported.
is it because I feel like the other things in that part of the Bible is just so
Also, are not really. We don't keep to it.
roundups, wearing clothes that make other do different materials.
Spiritual
yeah,
leader
because
wearing
they
spectacles.
selectively choose
Yes,
based
we
on
do.
their own
What people
moral
tend to do
standard.
People just tend to gloss. A lot of these biblical arguments, people just tend to
Gloss over.
gloss over.
Yeah.
Right? The whole roundup thing is a cultural thing. You gotta realize that there's some things that were traditional rules and some things that were law. Right? And people tend to muddle the two. Right? They got certain code that wasn't necessarily moral code in Jewish culture. It was just a societal code. Right? Not necessarily that it was biblically mandated, but people say, well, you can't get a cut your beard or whatever, or you can't grow your hair or cut your hair. But a lot of those things are just what people did as a tradition versus a thing. And that's what Jesus
Right.
fought against too.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a rebel.
Traditions.
He really was, He really
Right.
was.
He was,
Right.
he was like,
Like if you think about how Jews chastise Jesus, it makes sense. Like this man just come by your place and tell you everything you're doing wrong.
But that's why modern day Christians can argue, if they want, that the same way he come and change things, why can't things continue to change and evolve? They will always manipulate the word that's supposed, because the word is frozen language, Them commandments frozen. But every religion, every culture kind of believe that you don't kill people. All it is a lifestyle of how do we progress and make more babies and not die. You don't kill people. You kind of be honest. That makes sense. You kind of don't have sex with your brother and wife.
Kinda.
You kind of don't.
Yeah.
You don't let he find out. You know what I mean?
You know
That's
the
just
question that I
culture.
will ask one of a truth.
What?
Big, do it.
do it.
You sure?
Do it.
Yeah.
This is actually I think one of the most controversial podcasts we has for a while, right? So we might as well review it.
Honestly, I didn't even notice it.
Last podcast. Last podcast. It was a good one. Is it
Listen.
50th?
Huh?
Remember this? We passed 50. We passed 50.
So we already did the hole, right?
Yeah, man.
So,
I
playing the balls, big
want
man.
I want one to tell me why incest is wrong and
Oh,
against
God.
the law. Why is it against the law? Rationalize why.
I saw this going differently.
What?
You did not expect that. You did not expect
I
Marcus.
expected the ultimate question.
Yeah.
What's the ultimate question? You gonna ask it after. Let me deal with this. You save that. Let me deal with Marcus.
All right, look.
Incest
in
is wrong
terms of
because
society.
Why is it against the
You
law?
want to say here, girl. You want.
it's
want
wrong
to have-
because from you. It's wrong. You want to chop off of my head for incest because.
Let me
what?
talk now. You want people. You want the society to grow. You want the population to grow. You want people to advance, right? Really and truly, when you have sex with your sister and that baby come out like this, that ain't really helping the society.
Sex is not baby, but continue. I get
Right.
what you're saying.
Of course, that's not baby, but sex could very well be baby.
A lot of times you use condoms. Continue.
A lot of times they might not want to use a condom.
You don't have any
Neil.
babies. And
So
you got
you-
a lot of sex.
I use a lot of condoms, Neil. I me. I me. You don't know I me. My point is, I just feel like the main reason why traditionally, the baby can come out looking at very shiny. The baby's not gonna be useless.
If it was useful, then you're okay with it?
I think that's very shiny. You want to see why illegal? I tell you why.
One guy on the road so fast. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Of course, it's my problem. I want to show you the baby around me.
Hold on a minute now. Wait, hold on.
There's so much children.
Wait, hold on.
I'm listening, dog.
So, are you okay with a man using a condom?
On his sister?
Yes.
I will repeat.
Going by what you're saying.
The spit take that Neil don't do. I will repeat. I think it's Bear Jones. Do not have sex with her sister.
Why?
Because it's your sister.
No, why? That's not enough.
Alright, cool. I am not trying to my sister, my mother.
Right. Somebody might be. What is wrong with them doing that?
You're not supposed to.
Man, let's left that out now.
You're not supposed to.
That's the old baby.
It wrong.
You might just slip into a Roma roast.
Mosey, can you rationalize what is wrong with somebody that they try to do this is having sex with their sister?
To watch this.
Our relationships have a certain category.
Jesus Christ. A certain category.
It's about like Mosey.
We fucked when we were under 10 years old, but now we are older siblings. We understand it becomes muddy.
You know, society has set these different allocations for relationships.
Right.
Right?
Right.
A lot of it is culturally sensitive too. That's what keeps telling a man is a culture thing too. But society is say about your mother, this is the position she holds, this is the role she should hold in your life. Your father, yada yada.
Your mother should not be putting a back shot.
No, not by you.
You're not in that.
Not by you.
Okay,
Not
continue.
by you. So
Just
it's,
making sure.
Let me
it's
start
engineering
talking,
me.
B.
I just did it.
I asked this question, right? Because somebody said, make sense to me what is wrong with incest. Not legally, just morally. I was like...
Morally, it's very easy. It feels wrong.
But it's worse.
Nah, that ain't enough.
Why is there such a thing as cousins make
I'm trying to put it into words.
Okay. What? Tell me why is they morally wrong to murder?
No, but it's ruining somebody of your earth. So, I mean,
So
like...
what? That person was a nuisance?
You have decided their life.
Yeah, to you, but that's somebody's son or daughter.
You've decided like
what,
that.
me?
If you and your sister have a good time, who is wrong and who?
Yeah.
That's the real question.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is wrong and who?
She's wrong in society.
She, not he. She is wrong.
Sorry, we.
Okay.
I'm sorry, as someone who does not fuck their sister, I don't know the fucking right pronounce to use. Y'all have me well. Y'all have me well.
We.
You feel like about him
always use we.
Let me tell you what I'm saying. We gonna edit this.
I hear this thinking. Yeah.
What are y'all really talking about right now?
You know, animated me.
No, I trying to think. I trying to be logical. I trying to step away. I trying to find. I can't bring morals. I can bring
You try to
biological.
put your foot into Alabama citizen. You live up in the hills. You live redneck. You like this.
But you know we offer our cousins, right? You know there were few plantations on this island. And theoretically, that was really racist. Sorry for Alabama people. Theoretically, you have sex with one of your cousins. I have had girlfriends that when I dig deep enough, she's great uncle is my great uncle.
Really? That's a
thing that if you dig deep enough, big Barbados is very small. Big.
It's not deniable.
So, and cousins alright, but sisters is a problem.
But what you're saying is shite. At the end of the day, we're saying shite, B.
Cousins alright, our sister. Wait, it's only sister. Wait, it's incest me for cousin. All these distant relatives.
Nah.
Always
Tell me Adam and Eve.
How Adam and Eve move from there?
First of all,
How they move from
the
there?
other people.
The other people.
Yes.
And the other people never pass through other people and the same people.
Don't just live with your sister, no? Just do that.
You should, but dogs don't have for the sisters.
But there are dogs, B. Wait, look. The hot wolves, right? Wolves was a very dominant species, right? And then, like, the humans was like, you see them two fuck up wolves? We can breed them. And then we got pugs. Pugs are dead at 10. They made this breed, they just won't lay until they get so fucking and ugly. And people are like, yeah, I like that. And because
You going to biological, so let's get really open and
I am not
objective.
so morally,
So you should fight
it's just wrong.
Right.
It's just wrong
Because
morally.
of biological.
It just is
But biological
wrong.
is your primary argument. So take away male, female, you and your brother fucking for pleasure.
Wait, what?
No, take away biological. They cannot breed. They cannot breed invalid children. As two men, they cannot breed invalid children.
Again, what is this for?
Like we just spiraling out of control.
It's bad because, but Marcus wonder it's bad because what? Because your moral says bad.
This me, right?
We need a producer.
I raised and like after a while, I just realized certain things wrong, and I just want things that wrong as cunt. And that is
Not wrong as cunt. That's the top.
the wrongest cunt is.
The wrongest cut is
Yes,
your
the wrongest
sister's
cunt
cut.
is me fucking my brother. Like I feel like my sister here and that DJ here. Like nah, left her out me. Like leave all these thoughts. What do you even imagine that?
So you're homophobic against your brother? You're homophobic incestual, man. You like he would rather his sister, but his brother no.
The vibe is, what the fuck we didn't imagine that, dog?
Nobody imagine it.
That's something that's never crossed my mind. Like, that's how it says it. Me go, my mother, my father, my mother, my sister. You were like, oh, my father, brother's options.
Cousin a little better. Theoretically, cousin.
Marcus.
Cousins.
It's like early stuff, but it's like,
I didn't got that.
Mosey, what's your question? Test me on this.
Let's go do this overview.
What was your question? What was your question, Mosey?
There's no
What was your question, Mosey? Mosey, how was your question? What was your question you thought Marcus was going to ask?
if you believe in the God.
Yeah, B. That's the ultimate one.
That is the ultimate.
Oh shit.
Man get quiet now. Man can't have a
Oh.
joke. Define God. Does God have sex with his sisters? Did God ever have sex with Jesus? Whoa, that's too much.
Every time with Greek gods. I mean,
Greek gods just a fuck boy place, but when it's Christian God, you say he don't fuck.
but Zeus
Is God a virgin?
Posting the album.
Is God a virgin?
God breed Mary.
God breed Mary or Holy Spirit breed Mary. He sent come through the ear and it manifests into a
But
man
it's
in
God,
John.
right? It's saying we can't wrap our heads around. It's saying you can't wrap your head around.
You can't write his. It's unfathomable.
This is not how we got answered it.
I get you, B.
They got a lot of unexplained things in the world.
Sex so big on we list of things in as humans. Like
It's very
sex
important.
is a big
No, but
thing.
it's our driving force. When you think about it, that's our point.
Yeah.
They probably want to
Why is that? Why is that we?
I about here heavy.
I was gonna explain why you believe in a God.
Why is that we have such a visceral reaction to sex though? Here's an example, right? Say a woman is in a workplace, right?
Mm-hmm.
How come that woman on the side can't be a prostitute?
Can't.
Yeah, why can't she be?
Why not?
Oh, you mean
She
morally?
would lose her job. She would lose her job.
Morally,
if she
we see it
was.
as wrong. But can you
We-
fire her theoretically?
No.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I think it would. I think they would say it does not go with the belief studies.
You can't tweet certain things and expect to keep your job next day because
Right.
you're going against company
But most
policy.
prostitutes ain't really broadcasting it.
That's the thing, so I wonder why can't you?
And most women, sorry, not so most women.
I think they would say that it does
women
not.
do transact.
It does
How
not.
do they know?
It does not coincide with the
If
beliefs
it's a word, the
of
man's
the
not Marcus.
company.
I thought you can know it's the
No.
same person.
How come they can't know though? Where is that
First of
wrong
all,
with sex?
prostitution is illegal. Let me go.
Yeah, if it was legal though,
If it was legal,
Transactional sex is very legal though.
very.
See how that works?
I do it.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what?
The rum has spoken. The man do it. Everyone go. If you never do it, what happened to
What are
you?
you saying?
If you
must
think about
did
it,
it.
no, I mean like indirectly dating and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, nigga, that's not what anyone
That's
meant.
an
Man,
That's
Kofi
an
trying
investment.
to talk about that, Marcus, because Kofi denying foolishness.
Oh, that's an investment to eventually
Yeah.
be saying.
I tell he's so ready
I
for your
cheap as
podcast.
can. I cheap as can. I just.
You cheap, but
You
that
not-
mean you
so you-
pennying. You using certain
You never
amount of
you never
dollars.
carry out a girl, buy something for she, have sex after, and then don't talk to she.
I can't. No.
That's a thing though.
Do you wish
People
you
do
could
that,
more
though.
often?
If I can't shield, that's a different thing altogether.
Do you
People
wish
stop-
you could more often?
don't think so.
Do you wish girl you could buy a tenders
Kofi.
and have sex with her at the end of the night?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good Kofi, you're a good man.
But that's a long time though, and that's a legal thing though. That's 999 thing.
Yeah, but-
Transactional sex
yeah,
is a
for
thing.
sure, but I just-
if
yeah,
you don't take it, we don't think about it that way. But that's what it is.
Yeah,
though.
you don't get a receipt.
Yeah, men's want sex, but there's God pay in installments.
They post paper, see.
It's actually more expensive to have
Basically.
sex with a woman that you got and things. Which
Yeah,
is just
that
a fact.
But you're not paying for. You're not paying.
You're not
sex,
paying
though.
for sex, you're paying for love and affection.
No, like women don't buy one of things.
Maybe. Sometimes.
Who hurt one of?
No, but I heard no, but we know as imbalanced as it is, we know like you got male rules. As equal as we is, we know as a man, I realize it as
But
I
a
grow
male
up.
rule is not buying.
I know, but it is.
It's not. It's really not.
Well,
that.
for me, I realize as much as I thing. I realize I feel
We posted
good.
We posted this like that. This is
Nah, but I feel good. I feel good to give a woman. It's sad, but it real be.
If you feel good to give a woman, then you are not purchasing anything. Then that is your choice. That is your prerogative. You that's when you gain.
But part of it is my socialization as a male. I feel like we go Olympus, I pay for popcorn. I buy gas, I
That's
drive
what
it.
it's
So
though.
how much time you being
If you
driver?
carry a girl,
That
if you carry a girl, and she don't give it, and you feel cheated or robbed.
No.
No,
So
really.
then you're not paying for sex.
You're paying for it, but that doesn't guarantee you get it. But you are paying for it.
That's the
Something you get
stupidest
ripped
shit I've ever
off.
heard in my life.
No, not really.
What? You said sometimes you get jerk off?
Rip off.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
It's not that. You cannot say you're paying for that, because that's not what you're paying for.
Steamrolling to Alpha. Doom me.
This is the last podcast, though. This is done. This is over.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, we ran Neil twice. That makes sense. Please close it. No.
Yeah. Yeah, me.
Remember, incest is nowhere to go after
Like, what the
incest.
fuck we gonna talk
For
about?
sure. I'm just
What have we learned?
hold on. For everybody listening right now, right? There are things that we edited because they are very bad.
I don't believe in that. What is bad? What is bad really is in a discussion. Seeing as we talk about artists and separate
Please bear in mind. We in a room with four men that talk. We talk a certain way, but we don't necessarily mean everything we say. A lot of it's satire. Well, apparently Neil is mean everything.
Nah, but it's just discussion. To me, discussion is discussion.
A lot of people don't understand that. Neil.
I know they don't, but that's
A lot of
all right.
people don't
But as the
understand
artist, that's your responsibility. You are the tongue of the community. As weird as a tongue seems to be, you are the tongue.
All right, cool.
The reason why we didn't edit the reason why we edit adult stuff is because people are sensitive. It's nothing to do with us.
That's a
It's
waste
just
of
to
a
do with-
podcast, B.
Yeah, it's just to do with the fact that, you know.
So we realized this is 5 minutes long.
Oh my god. Anyway, Neil, I even want to tell you thanks again.
I don't want to tell you what I'm saying.
This is a fucking mess. We did an hour of just bad things. Bad things we spoke about.
Jesus, peace, B.
This is the I Know podcast. Thanks, Neil, for coming through.
Yeah,
everybody watching, keep good. Next time we can do something. I Know
Peace.
podcast. Be out.
Thanks for watching the I Know podcast. Information, knowledge, and observation.
Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at I Know Podcast. We'll see you soon.